Could you
I'm here.
walk
Hold on.
us...
Give me...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I can do that. Just give me 1 second. Hold on.
Sure.
Outrageous. No.
Outrageous. How are you doing?
Sorry,
Alwyn?
I'm back. Roommate issues. Okay.
Oh, all right.
Good. Been really busy
Yeah.
with work and stuff, but we're taking her day by day.
That's all you can really do.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
They got me working 6 days a week right now. Myself.
All right. You guys ready?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. 12th of fall, 10:10 a.m. The party is still fighting these giant bugs, and Ankeg? Oh, ew, they're so gross. Let's kill them. When they are all dead, the party recovers a bit with Ophelia's healing, and the party wants to save these bug skins for armor. They can do that themselves. Plus, it looks really heavy. But hey, at least I can stand guard while the rest of them do that. After they play with their bugs, we decide to venture deeper into the cave. 10:25. The floor looks iffy. Poke it with sticks. As we make our way through, we do find some dead hobgoblins. And as we walk past them, we see that there is a black box in the distance. And it is, I don't know, obsidian? But there's a rune there that may have killed people that tried to walk past. Clank, like the master that he is, expertly opens the box, while Elric fumbles around like a distracted child that can't put the correct shape into the holes. After Clank opens it, we find a shiny black dagger, and it is made from some kind of magic black stone, but Clank and I recognize it from our books and studying. It comes from the town of Blackstone that maybe was one of the first settlements that people settled in before the Cataclysm, but it was one of the first settlements from this cycle, and the town is aptly named for the black walls that surround it. Elric uses some pearl or something to figure it out. We find a dagger, some components, a bag of holding, and in the bag of holding are some old Empire coins, and there's 2 potions. And Palor has whispered to me, and then I literally just quoted Loot saying 200 GP of old Emperor coins, magic obsidian dagger, 100 GP of arcane components, and 2 unidentified potions. And as we continue to delve deeper into the dark deepness, Rhea touches me, and suddenly I can see. And then she makes these weird dancing fairy lights everywhere, like the true chaos mistress that she is. I think I like this new girl to the party. As we keep traveling, we find more pathways and more boxes. And Rhea has this amazing idea that maybe Ray can walk past them without activating it. However, Elric and Clank actually dismantle the traps again. I see the box and immediately get excited and start moving towards it. And as I approach the box, I hear a giant creature coming from the ground behind me, and it is massive. And it's, what, a booblet? I don't know. Totally startled, I immediately turn to the rest of the party with wide eyes looking for help. Battle start. And just when things couldn't get any worse, in the middle of this fight, another stupid boobly appears. They keep digging and popping up like timid little assholes that don't fight with any honor. And as it takes off a piece of Elric's arm, Rhea takes a step back and disappears from sight. The fuck, more holes? As the fight continues, I feel the earth tremble beneath me, and then suddenly, blackness. I awaken to find my good friend Clank's smiling face staring back at me. Battle is ferocious, as all of our friends are in a battle for our lives. And seeing Alwyn get knocked down, I get extremely angered. One of them runs away, and then suddenly, the scene is quiet. I am done with this shit. Suddenly an elk appears, and it runs off into the distance, and then sprints back towards us. Whatever. The party argues about leaving, but before they see that, thankfully, Alduin opens a stone door so that the party can leave. Battered, bruised, and bloody, the party needs this time to recuperate. 11:35. The party decides to rest in town after bringing back their dead comrade hobgoblins, and there Ophelia helps the Iron Tide put their comrades to rest properly according to their customs, while the rest of the party decides to disassemble the bugs, carapaces, and look over loot. Ew, still bugs. They use magic and discover information about the Black Dagger, and it is a potion of healing and a potion of fire breathing.
All right. Thank you for the recap. So yeah, it's the 12th of fall at 12 p.m. What does the group want to do? I think you said you wanted to rest the evening, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so there is enough time to work on a downtime project if you want to do one. Otherwise, I can just kind of quietly pass the time and say you're resting in the cave.
I'd like to discover more about this dagger so that the dagger can be usable for Alwyn.
Okay.
Wait, I thought we did that.
Yeah, didn't we? identify the dagger?
Yeah,
I think
it was
Ellen's
the
We
talking
might
dagger.
about
have
attuning
right
to
at
it.
the end of the game,
It
Yeah.
was a dagger
but
that
we
gave
didn't get
the
macros
2d8 on
built.
crits or something, right?
Yeah, crit.
Yeah, it was a vicious dagger. I
But
believe.
I think Elwin needs to attune to it, is what he's talking about.
Oh, okay.
Correct.
Yeah.
Well, I think Lou was saying we have enough time before we can even benefit from the rest, so we can spend 8 hours of downtime and then spend out 8 hours of rest.
Yeah, we're gonna do
I
that.
think
So you're going to be able to attune to it before we
Matt,
head
can
back
you?
out, no
Sorry,
matter
Matt.
what.
Can you link downtime activities in the spreadsheet again? I can't fucking remember where this shit is. I rely on you, but
It's
I appreciate you.
actually also in the. I mean, the easiest way is probably look in the compendium, but you can also look in the journal. I think if you look under notes, rules. Oh wait, I didn't link it in this group. Here.
Is that what you're talking about?
Oh wait, no, that's the wrong one. Damn it.
That's
Ignore
exactly
that.
what I'm talking about, Matt. Thank you, sir.
All right, you got it for him.
Yeah, I appreciate you, bud.
But yeah, let me give you the actual vicious dagger printout.
I will work
thingy.
on becoming a jeweler again from Clank.
So that's
I will
Go ahead.
say to Ophelia, should we not make friends with these people, these hobgoblins here? Maybe carouse a
think-
little bit?
Do you think that might be better? I can definitely go perform some religious services and offer help.
These hobgoblins don't seem super religious, but I bet if we hang out in the bar, we can hear some things.
Everyone's religious when their lives are on the line, Clank.
truer words have never been spoken.
Here, let me.
Well, I only got 16 things going on at once. Fuck it is.
So this is just the actual thing as well, just in case you need it. It'll be in the journal. But anyway, so you got the thing on the vicious dagger. Yeah, so what do you all want to do for the rest of the day? Anything in particular, or do you want to just pass some time? As far, or go ahead.
I think I was hoping to just spend time in the barracks or inn, tavern, wherever, just carousing, listening to people, maybe making friends with some hobgoblins.
I
Okay.
will go with Clank. Do so as well.
You could put the day towards
Um,
that.
Okay. I just stay at our little camp we have set up here at the Dwarven Ruins. And I'm just gonna play some cards with myself, play solitaire, you know. I'm not feeling all that well, so
Yeah, no, that's fine.
chilling.
So yeah, let me just go down the list. So Clank, you said you were spending some time in the barracks trying to improve relations with the hobgoblins, talk to them a bit.
Correct.
Give me, I guess, persuasion, unless there's a different skill you think you can use to gain favor with the hobgoblins.
Am I doing that as well since I went with him?
Yes, again, persuasion, or if you have an argument for a different skill, you can use that.
Ooh, let me see.
17, alright.
Oh, shit.
So,
Sweet,
yeah.
I'm trying to see. I don't think it makes a fucking difference to me. Yeah, I guess I'll fucking do persuasion. Can I? I'm guessing. No, I couldn't do insight. That's fine.
Alright, so the hobgoblins seem a bit standoffish. You can probably, what's your insight?
6.
16 passive?
Is it 10 normal?
I think mine's
That's what your
16.
bonus is.
Yeah, it's usually 10 plus
Oh,
your
no, my insight's really bad. Mine's 10.
10.
So
I do
0.
have 16 insight then.
All right, so you get the feeling, Ophelia, that the hobgoblins aren't very happy your party was released. Many of them still kind of think of you as enemies and are kind of keeping their distance. But
Can I go around and like offer medical assistance and stuff on top of it? Are you sensing this?
Religious services?
well, not many of these hobgoblins worship Palor. You could
That makes sense.
probably offer some kind of medical. You have medicine, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, you could probably do that. Not for today, because you already spent the day doing the persuasion stuff since we rolled that.
Okay.
Clank, you have a little bit more of success with them. At least not being human, it seems they don't think of you as much as one of the humans, I guess, is like they kind of, or the Teruvians, the Teruvian Empire citizens. So they're a little bit more talkative with you. So I'll say you put a day towards that and improve relations a bit. You think you're going to have to put at least like a weekend to get any actual mechanical results, though. Like 5 days, basically. So, yeah, you can put a day towards that. Let's see. Alwyn, is there anything in particular you want to do today?
I'm just reading through some of the downtime options because that's something that I don't feel like I've ever really capitalized on.
Yeah, I think
but I'm not sure what I can really do in my downtime, I guess.
So there's not too much you can do in this cave because, like, you don't have access to a library or like a forge or a lot of the things you would use for crafting.
Okay.
You could. Now you were in the other game where we did the downtime, right? Like
Yeah,
the,
I just fought in the ring the whole time. Yeah, I didn't do much else.
You could probably try to do something like that. Not that there's an arena here, but you might want to like, not necessarily fight, but like gamble or maybe try to like train or have contests with the hobgoblins. Might be another way to improve relations. Or you could just spend it, hanging out and waiting.
Hunting, maybe?
Yeah, that's true. You could maybe go hunting. You could go look for rare herbs.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. I was just looking. I still have 200 GP worth of flowers from one of the last times that I went. Kind of.
Yeah, which
survival foraging.
Yeah, and rare herbs like that can be used in crafting nature components as well as healing potions if you have alchemy, or not alchemy, herbalism. So,
Okay.
Alright, give me either survival or knowledge nature. I'll say you go up into the mountains again. Nice. Just do a roll for events, because there is a slight danger up there.
Okay.
No, you're okay. So, you do manage to track down some more rare herbs. Give me a D100 roll.
Alright, well, now it's been retconned. I go with them because of Ophelia.
Wait, what?
Read the chat. The little chat.
Elric joins us. I can talk him out of his shell.
Oh, okay. So yeah, Alwyn, you track down, I'll say, another 40 gold pieces of rare flowers, which you think you could probably use for crafting, if you want to add that to what you have. Some more rare herbs
just go
of
to
the mountains.
240. Thank you.
Elric, you were gonna go talk to the hobgoblins?
Sure. I mean, not really. I'm mainly going because Ophelia wanted me to. But yeah.
All right. Well, what are you doing with them? Are you just
talking, chatting with Clank and Ophelia? I assume we got a table or something, right? Like we're all just chilling.
All right. So you just spend time kind of hanging out with them as well, but not really engaging with the hobgoblins.
No.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know if it's spread that I got my ass kicked, but I definitely don't want that, to talk to any hobgoblins right now, especially with how he's feeling.
That's fair. What about Rhea?
I was debating possibly trying to brew a potion or scribe a scroll, and then I was like not sure how much we had in the way of components, so I also considered like asking you if I could walk around the cave and like collect mushrooms and herbs and stuff. Sounds like I could have gone out and searched outside the caves.
Yeah, so you could go up into the nearby mountains, you can go into the plains. The caves here aren't as big. I mean, you could look around, but it's probably mostly been explored by the hobgoblins at this point.
Do they give us the stink eye, like if we're like
you mean in the caves?
poking around? Yeah.
You probably get dirty looks every now and then. You think as a whole, the Iron Tide is, as I said, kind of not the happiest with your group. They're going along with it, obviously, because the leadership has declared it, but yeah, they're not all friendly with you just yet.
Gotcha.
Clank probably improved that a little today, but
okay.
Yeah, not overall, still not great.
I was gonna ask you about like gambling as well, like, but it sounds like we're still kind of probably not as quite friendly enough with the hobgoblins to like join their gaming and stuff yet, huh?
I mean, you could try.
All right, let me just try and gather some herbs.
All right. So
I don't
maybe
think she's particularly charismatic.
Maybe just go out into the plains and look around.
I wouldn't mind. Well, I don't know.
What kind of gaming are you wanting to do with them?
No, I was just gonna ask. Those are the kind of things I was gonna ask Lou, like whether or not there was stuff going on in the cave, like among the hobgoblins. But like, I was thinking initially more like, we're one of them now. But no, it's like we're still kind of a little bit outsiders. So I think we've got some.
Yeah. At least
social points to earn yet.
Yeah, your morale with them is still pretty low. I mean, you guys were killing their friends like just a day ago.
Was this D&D
Yeah, and they were killing char civilians
you gotta
just a couple days ago.
You gotta go out for coffee a few times.
Buy him some flowers, get him some gifts.
Yeah. So I guess she'll go out from the cave and wander for the 8 hours. But would it be possible for me to? I realize that this might reduce the amount of herbs I'm able to collect, but I'd like to basically put on the act like I am looking for herbs and ingredients and things. But I just want to kind of circle this kind of like area and look for, I don't know, just anything.
For trouble. She's looking for trouble.
Anything interesting. I don't know. I don't know what I'm looking for. I was thinking she would just kind of like walk around the cave entrance. Maybe, I don't know. She was looking to see if she could like discover any secrets, any groups of hobgoblins that might be stashing stuff somewhere, or maybe like meeting like away from the rest of the hobgoblins, or
so
I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm being too vague, so I don't know.
I mean, if you're trying to, I guess, infiltrate their different like social groups, you could do that. That would be way more inside the cave.
No, I'm sorry. I'm not sure what I want to do, so I'm just like trying to find something interesting. But like, no, let's just gather herbs. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to invent something, but I got nothing really.
Well, you could think about it for the next day, maybe. But yeah, go ahead. Do probably knowledge, nature, or survival.
If you find any psychedelic mushrooms, do bring them back.
Oh, and I'm getting the stupid like connection interrupted notice again.
Do you want me to roll for you?
Let's see if it comes through. So I clicked it.
Don't think it's coming through.
I'll post the screenshot if that helps. Blarg.
Well, I mean, you could just we could make the roll later. We can refresh and we'll see what you got because it's not like you need that information right now.
Well, unless my computer fails to reconnect and I have to refresh, but I don't know. This is what's showing on my screen. Oh, but I'm
Oh,
getting
for the
stupid
roll.
red banner. But I'm getting stupid red banner. Oh, that didn't come through either, did it?
No, like I said, we can we can wait
Yeah.
on it and make it work.
I hate this computer so much. It says I rolled a 17 and a 14.
All right. Sure. So, I guess just,
Or if you want to roll from my sheet so that it's on the...
I'll do some
the,
manual
log, that
rolling
works
here
too.
as well. All right. So I'll say you discover. That's not bad. You discover 30 gold pieces worth of rare herbs for your day of wandering
30,
around and just picking random things that you find.
Thank you.
Okay, so the day passes. You will be fed by them, so you don't have to worry about food right now.
Oh, that's surprising.
Yeah, they feed you. At least for today. So it's now the 13th at 9 a.m. You would all rest and recover, and I believe you had leveled up.
Oh, yes.
Because you didn't rest since you finished the last chapter. So yeah, you guys are level 5.
Yeah. Okay, all right. Can we take our 10-minute break now or no?
I mean, we can. You guys can just start working on it, and we can talk things out. I know some of you have more to do than others.
I'm kind of pumped.
Yeah.
What did we get? What milestone did we hit for this level up? Forming a truce?
Yeah, kind of resolving the Iron Tide. Basically, either driving them away, teaming up with them, basically resolving the issue, which you did by talking to them and
I feel like that could
joining them.
I'm curious.
If we weren't careful, I feel like that really could have gone either way.
We did
Yeah,
well.
no, it went very well, I think.
I was happy with that.
You were not murdered in the cage or anything.
Yeah.
Murdered.
Exactly.
Despite Ophelia's best efforts.
Yeah.
I was not trying to get us murdered, okay?
Or shot up in the field despite Rhea's best
I
efforts.
did not want to be shot up in the field either.
Alright, but yeah, I'll give you a few moments to look at that. I'm assuming for today you want to go back into the cave?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, agreed.
Yep.
I thought this was level 6, not level 5. That's okay.
Hey, level 5's a big one. It's level 3 spells for some people.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
I get my spirit guardians.
A cleric staple.
Destroy undead.
All enemies beware.
Revivify. Oh, I get revivify.
And now we just need to get some diamonds.
Yeah. Or
Can I
religious
buy some
components.
diamonds here?
No, they don't.
Oh,
have
really?
diamonds.
Religious components count?
Yes.
Yeah, but-
religious components can replace anything that is expended when casting spells.
Yeah, but it's still
Elwyn, you get 2
300
shots,
gold.
right?
Yeah.
Sorry,
You
what?
just got your.
I have.
Yeah, extra attack.
Oh yeah, an extra attack. Yeah, it is a lot of religious components, but
At this level, it's expensive.
yeah.
I only have 50 religious components. Is that like a 1-for-1 trade?
Yes. And I am still working on a unit for the components. I was thinking of using Majo as the name of the unit, like instead of 50 GP, 50 Majo.
No.
But I'm
That's not-
still working
Like
on
that.
it. There was a couple of different names I was looking at online. It just
Like
feels
a magical resource type of currency instead of using gold.
Yeah, well, more of a magical unit of measurement, like to measure the power
Like-
of
Like mana.
Yeah, almost like a mana type thing.
but original.
Yeah, instead of saying
Gotcha.
like 50 GP of components, it would be like 50 Majo of components or something, or essence or whatever. Like measuring magical potential of something. Just make it a little bit less.
Well, this was an easy level up for me. I don't really get much.
I mean, yeah, I'm taking a level of fighter, like planned.
Starting at 5th level, when an undead fails its saving throw against my turn undead, the creature is instantly destroyed if its CR is below a half. What's a half rating normally? Like a skeleton, Lou?
Yeah, skeletons and zombies are the most common.
Okay.
I think shadows as well.
See, the real thing is Lou lucked out because he doesn't have to deal with my fireballs just yet. Since I'm forgoing that 5th level of warlock.
What?
Right? Well, normally I get fireballs at 5th level warlock, but I'm taking 2 levels of fighter right now. So.
Oh yeah, nice.
Oh, my
shit's all
fireball.
fucked up from my piece.
I put in some work with those fireballs.
I use them plenty on the players as well, so.
All right, yeah, I think I'm all leveled. Yep. Do they sell like armor here? Do they have an armor?
So the quartermaster does have different types of armor.
Okay.
What are you looking for?
Medium. What kind of medium armor do they have?
I think they have half plate is the medium
Ooh.
armor they would have. Because that's the one that the captains use.
Okay. Okay. It's morning time, right? Now
Yes.
for us?
Yeah.
Could we, we still haven't gone back to let Shock know anything.
It's true, you just sort of disappeared into the cave yesterday.
Perhaps
or
maybe
2 days ago now.
We go make a trip to let Shock know the situation. I get my stuff, we go back to camp, and it's a win-win.
Elduin would
have
say,
stuff
what about the prisoners we rescued? Do we tell them that we made allies with their slavers?
Well, we can always send them back to Char, none the wiser.
What would we tell them, though?
That we're currently working out the situation?
Why can't we just tell them we've established peace? They're willing to forgive us for killing, and they're willing to stop it. And why does there need to be any animosity, Shock? Do you think honesty is not the best option?
That's not Shock, that's Elduin.
Yep.
Elduin. Oh, sorry.
He says, I don't know if the slaves or former slaves would be happy that we are giving friendship or forming friendship with those who enslave them. That's all I was saying.
Well, everybody is going to have to get over it.
I think Ophelia makes a good point. We did rescue them. They should be grateful.
He says,
What happened from that point out, that's up to them.
He says, and what about Sithril and the town in general? Are we telling them all what happened?
We could send Shock back to do some informing of the situation.
We should probably tell Sithril of the situation if we can notify her of what's going on, but I think it might be best to wait until more peaceful ties are established before we notify the town. What do you think, Clank? Elric? Owen?
I'm
a proponent of being honest, and I think we should inform Shock of the situation. And
we also inform the mayor and the town?
That's a 3-day travel back to town.
Is there anyone at the camp, this Shock you speak of, or any of the ones that you rescued that you could give some particular extra information to and make an agent for the group who would deliver the story to those that you want to update back at Char.
I think that would be Shock. He does have some repute.
Well, if we tell the prisoners what happened, I guarantee they will tell people in the town.
Then we leave them out. Just leave them in the dark.
Who said that?
I think we should consult Shock on this and see what he has to say. I think that would be wise. I'm partial to being honest and truthful.
Oh, that was Elduin who said that.
Or Elric.
Yes.
The undead furball.
Yes.
No, I meant like who like Lou was speaking as.
Oh,
yeah, that was Elduin.
I was just curious who was like,
Oh,
chatting
my
with the
bad.
group. Yeah,
The AFK
I wasn't sure which
player.
NPC he was using.
He who is not here today.
There you go. You get to take control.
I say
What did you-
I do not know really of your situation in Char. I haven't been to Char in almost a year now. I mean, besides stopping by, well, I did stop by as of recently to do some work through there. That's where I met Shock. Yeah, I don't know much of the situation in the town, but I'll take your word for it, I guess.
Well, I believe as was stated, the first step is to meet with Shock and maybe send him home. He's probably waiting for us anyway.
Yes, no, I'm glad I thought about that. We definitely wouldn't want him to keep waiting there.
Alright, so is the group going out back to your base in the mountains?
Yeah.
Maybe we let somebody know that we'll be back to. Yeah, we'll be back shortly, but we need fresh air. All this stuffy cave air has my feathers in a tussle.
Well, Erdul gave you kind of free reign of the area. You could let him know, but he probably wouldn't care if you went.
Cool. Then, never mind.
Okay. So, exiting the cave, you come back out into the valley. And I'm assuming you head up into the mountains. These guys aren't here anymore. As you leave, the guards would kind of nod to you and say, where are you headed?
Just to get some fresh air. We are not all used to being cooped up here.
He just nods and says, very well. Alright, so you're heading up into the mountains?
Yeah.
Alright, so you travel, or yeah.
By the way, just so you guys are aware, I have this now.
Oh.
Sending? Oh,
So
I
if
was
we
gonna
needed
say.
to send something to Shock, we can.
Or maybe somebody in town, but I don't think Melody.
Or yeah, that's what I meant, or somebody in town.
Yeah, but that's awesome. I feel like Shock will have a full conversation with,
Alright, so it's
but I can't wait to use that.
It is about an hour and a half into the mountains, and you would arrive at your camp. Shock is there along with several of the former prisoners. He seems very happy to see you. He says, friends, you're alive. Thank the gods. I was worried when I hadn't heard back from you. I thought the worst.
It's been, what, 2 days, by the way, Lou?
Yeah, it's been a bit.
Okay. All right.
Hi, Shock! As Ophelia runs up and gives him a big hug. I missed you!
And I you, Ophelia. As I said, it's good to see you all. So what happened? I thought you would come back after the meeting, but I'm guessing you've been busy with things.
She looks around. Does she see the other prisoners nearby?
Yeah, they're all there, pretty much.
So Ophelia just kind of grabs Shock and just pulls him off to the side and doesn't say anything. towards the rest of the group and try to get out of earshot.
All right.
So it's just Shock.
So Shock will follow you. He says to the other prisoners slash soldier, or former prisoners slash soldiers, "I'll be right back, friends." They just nod and kind of go back into camp, into the cave that's there. And he says, "What is it?"
Some stuff happened, Shock. We got friends now, but I don't think people will like our friends.
Friends?
We're friends with the Iron Tide now. It happened.
Oh. And then I'm guessing the meeting went very well. He says,
It went.
Let's see.
Alduin was a real champion. He did some really good stuff, and I was really proud of him. And then I just look over at Elric and don't say anything.
Shock would kind of look over at Elric, then look back at you and say, "So, what did you negotiate for? What's going to happen? Are they releasing the rest of the prisoners?"
Side note, out of character, do we talk about that at all?
I don't think you did.
No.
Sorry, I missed that. What happened?
Shock asked, "Are they releasing the rest of the prisoners?"
Yeah.
I think so. They're not going to take any more, at least, and we can get the other prisoners free. That
I bet we
sounds
can
good,
work
Shock.
towards that. We're friends now. We could work towards that.
Oh,
It was kind of talked about a little bit, but I don't think we did anything. I got distracted. I'm sorry.
Honestly, Shock, I think... Oh, shoot. You're the
I
only
thought
one
we
there.
brought
Mike,
it
aren't
up.
you?
I just don't think we ever
No, you
pushed
didn't
it or
resolve
like
it.
came to a result.
there
Yeah.
was there was some talk of dueling, and then there was like a bunch of drinking, and yeah, everything got kind of distracted. But he says, "Well, at least it sounds like you've been progressing in other areas with the negotiations."
Well, Shock, I'm a little concerned. I don't know if this information will be received, not poorly by the town and by the prisoners, and I think we need to come up with a good way to be able to explain this, because I just want people to stop fighting, and I don't want there to be bloodshed, so we came for this truce. Now we have it, but now I don't know what to say.
He nods, kind of crossing his arms, and says, "Yes, that's a good point. I don't know how Char would take it to hear that the Holy Trinity made peace with those who have been attacking them. That might not be taken well. What do you think we should do?"
Well, what do you think we should do?
He thinks for a moment, kind of scratches his chin. He's like, "Well, I do hate to conceal information. I'm not at all good at such subterfuges, but it might be best if we didn't mention this to anyone. Maybe just, he kind of looks around at all of you. He says, there might be a need for some deceptions." And then kind of looks over at Elric.
Do you think we should maybe speak with the mayor personally when we get back and just keep the deceit until we can speak with her and smooth things over?
It says, "Till you get back? Are you not coming back with us?"
Oh, yeah. Shock, we gotta do some stuff to establish this treaty before we head back with you guys.
I see. So you want me to bring the prisoners back to Char ahead of you?
That would be ideal. And she kind of looks around hesitantly at the rest of the party, making sure it's okay.
Well, again, you walked off, so that's why none of us are speaking.
No, she brought Shock to you all.
Yeah.
Well, no, I thought he... Well, okay.
Yeah,
I said I grabbed Shock and just kind of pulled him towards
the group.
Out of
Yeah,
the-
so you're all
out of-
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're all there.
Sorry. I was wondering why nobody else was saying anything.
Oh.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, we thought you were away.
No, I kind of knew what she was doing, because I think she mentioned like bring him towards the party, so I assumed you were all kind of standing off to the side. So yeah,
Love
you
it.
can assume you're all there.
Okay.
Elric, would you like to start?
Uh, I could obviously come up with something to tell these prisoners for your way back if you want. It's up to you.
I mean, it seems
Maybe
we have a few people to win over in this, and the prisoners, as well as the mayor
you
and
think
Citral.
for the short term, maybe we just keep this until at least until we can get back and talk to some people. Clank.
Yeah.
I mean,
The bad news early is better than worse news later.
they're going to have questions, but as long as Shock doesn't answer their questions, then there's nothing they can do about it.
Well, I think, as I said, someone deceptive, possibly like I know Elric, you are good with such matters, speaking with people. Maybe if you gave them a story, then we could go with that, and they would ask less questions.
Yeah, like I said, I can do that if the party wishes.
Cool.
Now,
Let me know what documents you need in order to make it more believable.
And I
We
can
could-
pray that Paylor guides you quite well before you speak.
We could keep it as simple as just telling them that we have further business here as we work towards peace, and that we wish for them to return to Char so they're reunited with their families and no longer in danger. This is
Yeah. No, that's wise.
Shock,
I knew I liked her.
Shock nods. He says, a negotiation is an easier lie than telling them of an alliance. It's closer to the truth. So perhaps, yes, maybe a lie about the group needing to negotiate the surrender of the Iron Tide.
I was actually already thinking that, so that kind of works.
Nods and says, oh, and also, I definitely think you should get the rest of the prisoners before we leave. If we don't bring everyone back to Char and they think some people are still being held here, that wouldn't sit well with them or the town. So if we come back with everyone,
Cool.
that'll be much better received.
I think you're right, Shock. That sounds very good.
So
That sounds very difficult, I say.
That should be the first thing that's done before I leave with the prisoners.
Wait,
So-
you want to go get the rest of the prisoners?
He says, do you think that would be a problem?
I don't think it would be a problem.
I do think it would be a problem. We're still
Why-
trying to establish, our usefulness and friendship with the Iron Tide. Just immediately asking for the rest of their slaves would definitely cause a problem.
The Iron Tide are mercenaries. Mercenaries can be bought for a price.
Well, I, for one, do not plan on buying all of these slaves.
We are going
Oh.
to get them free.
Do you think you could convince them to release them, Elric?
what numbers are we talking about? Do we know?
That is a big ask.
How many slaves did you have already?
9?
Nine?
I think?
9 total. So
Yeah.
Shock would say there, from what I've gotten from talking to the prisoners, I believe there are a total of 35 slaves that
Oof.
they've taken.
5.
Oh, that's easy.
If they
Come
all
on
live.
now, Rick. You can do it. And plus, you'll have me praying
So-
for your support coming behind you. We can definitely do this.
So there's 26 more that we need to negotiate the release of.
What's the going
That's
rate
easy.
for a human slave?
Shock shrugs.
I mean,
He says,
it might not
"Slavery is
even need
outlawed
to
in
be that.
Teruvia. I don't know how
Life
much
is
you'd pay
life
for one."
is priceless, Rhea. Can't put a
I'm not.
price
I'm
on it.
just asking what the hobgoblins might expect as compensation if we wish to simply pay them off.
So if they're using them for labor, what does that tell you? It tells you that they don't want to do the labor themselves. Why would...
Well, it's
Listen,
time for them to suck it up.
if someone wanted to cut their grass, would it be more prudent to sell their scythe or would it be easier for them to pluck the grass by hand?
Dumbest analogy I've ever
Shock
heard.
scratches his head at that one.
Are you proposing we build a giant machine to dig holes? Because if so, I'm all about it.
No.
Clinks on it.
Clank
I think he
just
wants
pulls
us to
out,
build
like,
him a massive scythe.
I know. It pulls out
Why,
his
when you-
document. He's like, I got
When
this.
you have someone to do the work for you, why would you want to do it yourself? Why lose your scythe in favor of plucking the grass by hand?
Because that will
Because you no
immediately
longer need
abolish
the
the
scythe.
peace treaty.
They're digging for something, searching for something.
I
If
just
they
like
no longer need the scythe,
I just
and
like
we
face
find that
palm.
something for them, then they no longer need the slaves.
I just like face palm and like kind of walk away slightly.
Shock would say, yeah, I have no idea how you're going to negotiate that, but if you can, I mean, it would be much easier. It would definitely make everyone here happier, and probably everyone back in Char happier if we came home with all the people in tow. I mean, I guess we could tell them that we're still negotiating for the release of the prisoners, but that could raise questions, and other mercenaries could show up, if you know what I mean. If some other group, some other enterprising group decides to go after the Iron Tide, then they show up here.
Yeah, I guess that could be true. It is a predicament, one that I am not honestly prepared to deal with.
We
They
could-
seem to be searching for something. Why don't we find it for them? Then they no longer need the slaves.
Why?
They're looking for a treasure.
I
They
will do it
said. They're-
myself if I have to.
Well,
they said-
no.
They said they're looking for anything valuable to help compensate them for this mission since the deal with Blackwater went south.
Well, why don't you do what you can, Shock says, and let me know how it goes. And if you can't negotiate for their release, then we'll just we'll work with what we can get.
Well, how are you faring in this area? Have you been able to find enough food every day?
He says, yes, we had some food that the prisoners got from the camps when they broke out, so there were some supplies, and those are lasting for the time being. We can probably survive for another week or so.
Well, I think we can get this done within a week.
He says, yeah, I mean, we need 3 days to get back to Char, so you can just assume that we have 5 days of food to feed everyone, he says. So that gives you about 2 days to maybe get the slaves, and then I can leave with the people. If you can get more food with the slaves, that would probably be good, since the extra 25 people will need to be fed.
Yes. So, I mean, if you give us, we can come by and bring food to y'all.
He says, or if, sorry to interrupt real quick, he says, I think some of you are hunters. If you want to just volunteer your services for a few days, maybe you can help us load up on food.
But
I have no problem helping with the hunting, but with this whole issue, I have a proposal. Instead of going to talk to Orchard straight away, why don't we go back in the underground? There was such wonderful treasures down there. We could potentially pay off those slaves through
yes.
some of the treasure that we loot down below.
This
Is
is why I
that an
asked
idea?
what we expect, if we had any estimate on what we
I
might
was-
buy them for, buy
I
their
was
freedom
just
for.
about to say yes that I think we can
Do any
do
of
what
you...
they wanted.
Or go ahead.
I was just saying, I think we can do what they wanted and then proceed to ask to either buy or free the slaves in the amount of time that they have resources left.
I could also augment their resources by 10 meals
Well, yeah.
before we leave.
That's what I want to say.
Do any of you have a background in like what's it called? The
Mountains?
The Wanderer.
no, the other empire, the one with slavery.
Oh,
What was it called?
Dimmer.
the Mirror
Operative?
Operative.
The Nazic Empire. then you might know more about slave rates. But all of you
Man,
probably come from non-slave empires, so you probably wouldn't know
Yeah.
how much slaves cost. Shocks as well.
I mean, we
think it would
Fae
be a-
just charm our slaves so they think that they're happily serving us.
That sounds terrible.
It does.
Fox
That
is-
You
sounds.
can just go talk to him. I don't understand why you guys are so hesitant. If he says we have to pay, then we have to pay, but that's still a solution for us to work towards. I think he might just be willing to do it, just with some good words and a talk, and realize it's for the
I have
peace.
no hesitancy for this. This was
I feel
the question about the amounts that it would cost to buy them was merely a backup plan.
Yeah,
feel you-
I wouldn't go to the table to negotiate without the funding to execute the deal at that time.
Let's finish our task that they gave us, and then we ask. I promise.
You get a
Alright.
better price.
I'll keep
Okay, if we
everyone.
can get it done in a few days.
It's just a few days. We can do it in a few days.
Shock would nod. He says, I'll keep everyone in hiding here. We should be able to stay out of the sight of the hobgoblins.
Plan for at least 5 days, Shock. You said you have 7 days worth of rations. Plan for 5. We'll be back in 5. Or we'll be dead. One or the other.
He nods. Well, hopefully you'll be back.
Exactly.
I'll
All
send
right.
you a message if we.
And you
are
said
in
there's
trouble,
nine.
Shock.
There's 9 freed slaves and Shock. There's 10 people total.
Yeah.
Okay. I would
30,
cast.
35.
I would cast one level 1 Goodberry and give him 1 more day's work. Like 10 Goodberries for 1 day.
He nods and thanks you. He says this should hold us for an extra day. Are you going to stay here with us a while, or are you heading back?
Well, we just came to touch base, and I have to grab all these items. I'm gonna try to sell them back to the. You know how we Elden spells work. Gonna try to sell their goods back to them.
He nods. He says, very well. Alright, so yeah, what does the group want to do?
Yeah. So like I said, I gather my stuff, and I'm like, all right, I'm good. So I'm just waiting on everybody else.
I want to do a quick medicine check real quick over everybody just to make sure they're all okay.
Yeah, sure. So if you don't really even have to roll. You just kind of go around examining the former prisoners. They seem a lot better. There are a couple with levels of exhaustion, but for the most part, they've recovered quite nicely over these last 2 days. So they seem a lot stronger. There's good spirit in the group as they're happily waiting for you all to free the rest of their friends. And actually, they've offered to help fight the hobgoblins in any way they can. So they're ready to go.
Okay.
I quell their fears and just say, "It's all right. We don't need you. Just heal and get better."
And they nod and say, "Well, we're ready to go help with this however we can." All right. Anyone else doing anything? So yeah, what are you all doing as a whole? You gonna head back in?
Well, I was hoping we could go back to the quartermaster so I can try to sell some of this stuff and maybe buy some half plate. Maybe.
The Iron Tide Quartermaster?
Yeah, if we can
Oh,
make it back there.
Ulrich, do you want this adamantine?
Adamantine chain? That's heavy, right?
Yes.
I can only wear medium.
Not strong enough? It's okay.
Yeah, it's quite heavy for
Says the little bird.
Damn.
Be sassing everyone.
I know, I can tell. Gee.
All right, so you are heading back down into the mine, though, right?
Yeah.
All right, so you go back into the mine there.
And I'm gonna try to institute a trade, like just a flat out trade.
Get back around noon. So you go to the quartermaster.
Yes.
And what are you
Can
trying
Ophelia
to
go with me to give me like a boost, possibly, maybe?
It's up to her.
Ophelia?
For the talk or what? What am I
Yeah,
giving you a boost for?
The
No, just for the quartermaster.
yeah, for the discussion for the quartermaster. Try to help me out there.
I can definitely give you some guidance.
Yes, guidance sounds great.
Okay. So you are going to use guidance. Now, so you're trying to sell stuff to the quartermaster?
So I'm trying to do a flat out trade, right? So I have 9 long swords, a scroll of fine familiar, and 5 longbows that I've collected. I'm trying to flat out trade him all of that for a set of half plate, and that's why I'd like some guidance, because this is going to be kind of a difficult.
So right now, he's.
Do I know how much that scroll of fine familiar is worth?
Generally speaking, what level is the scroll? First level.
First level.
Yeah.
It's like right.
So it's like I believe it's a common magical item.
Cool.
I think it's it might be common.
I think it's uncommon, right? It's 100.
Yeah.
First
It
level?
costs-
No, I think
It would
first level's
cost
common.
25 to make that spell.
Yeah.
25 gold worth of components.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
So let me go look what the value. So right now, mechanically speaking, the quartermaster will buy stuff at 20% book price.
Ooh,
It is-
they do
it
not
is
like
common.
us. Yeah.
Oh, and
don't
they
like
just
us.
don't really need a bunch of long swords.
Second
Especially-
and
But-
third level spells are
guys-
uncommon, but cantrips and first are common.
But honestly, guys, any of the weaponry that isn't magical and that is just heavy, like we might as well unload it, even if they're not giving us a whole lot of gold for it. It's gold we didn't have before.
I do agree.
If
I
that's
have-
the case, I have 2 more longbows and 4 swords from when we picked that camp clean and split it between all of us.
Yeah. I have all right. So it's 450 gold worth of items. The long swords, the long bows, and then well, I guess it's 425 because of the scroll of fine
So
familiar or
you
something.
can try to use persuasion to get a better
go away.
value for that. For the stuff.
I'm really gonna try to trade him all of this stuff for some half plates. See if he'll even go
No,
for
he's
it.
gonna refuse.
Ah, damn it.
Because half plate's like 750 gold pieces.
Mm-hmm.
And after the two, like if you're going at 20% the value of all that stuff, it's way less
20%.
than.
Yeah, jeez.
So yeah, he wouldn't be going for it. But
He's
like I
laughing
said,
in your face.
yeah, I mean,
You made his day.
Like I said, you could try to negotiate to get the value of what he'll buy this stuff from you for.
Okay, yeah, I do that. I try to negotiate the value.
So before you do that, I'm gonna make a persuasion check to see if he notices that you're selling him dead people's stuff from his own people. He didn't
Wait,
roll
shouldn't I
very-
be making a deception on that?
No, he's examining the sword. How are you going to deceive that? He's
Yes, I got that off
Hold a hand over an eye.
just like jump in front. Whoa, you don't need to look at the goods. It's fine, buddy. But no, he didn't roll very well. So he's just like, yeah, longsword, whatever. He's like kind of throwing it aside. He's like counting. Give me a persuasion check.
All right. Persuasion.
And a D for guidance or no?
Yeah, if
Yeah.
you're, I'll say you use guidance. Well, are you gonna cast the spell right in front of the guy as he's talking?
Right.
Yeah, he's already got one hand over his eye. He shouldn't notice that. We're fine.
Yeah, it's fine. I was
Quick,
gonna
someone
cast
make a
it
distraction.
Right before he goes up to him. Before
Yeah.
the discussion began.
This is probably going to be some haggling over some time. I'm not sure if guidance would help. If you have something that lasts longer than a minute, I'd probably be okay with that. Or if you have something non-magical.
All right. So I am actually going to use an inspiration here. I'm going to use one of my inspirations on
No,
this.
don't use your fucking inspiration.
Oh, okay. All right. Then I'm not going to use an inspiration on this. All right. So persuasion. Yeah.
If I've learned anything in life,
Whoa.
you shouldn't
This
listen
is
to
why.
Mikey.
This is why I wanted.
Whoa, whoa,
Oh.
whoa.
So you were casting enhanced ability. All right, I'll give you that. So I'll
Okay.
take the 17.
Oh, thank God.
Roll something. So you get him up to 50% book price instead of
Oh
20%.
yes. Okay. So
So
that means I would get 200 and something.
what did
I
you say you
forget.
had? 450?
425 now. Yeah. So half of that because of the lower price for the
So that would be like 212, I think, rounded down.
12. Okay. All right. So then I sell all
212,
that
5
stuff.
silver.
Okay. 212, 5 silver. Okay. All right.
So he just like takes out his parchment and starts like adding it to the inventory.
And then I just I buy a shield from him.
Give me a deception check as well, actually, to see
Okay.
if he buys your story about where you got this stuff. Because I assume you were gonna lie about that. Okay. So yeah, you say like this is old inventory from our mercenary group. or
Elric,
something.
do you need more gold?
More what now?
Gold.
Oh, I'm fine. Don't worry about me.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, you sell off the stuff, and he gives you a bag of gold for your troubles.
All right. And then a shield. How much is a shield book price?
I think it's
Or-
10.
Well,
Or-
for him, I know he's charging us more.
Oh, yeah.
So he would be charging you. So buying stuff from him right now, you just did some haggling. I'll just say book price for a shield.
Okay. All right. And shield is how much? Do I know offhand?
It's 10, I
10?
think.
Okay.
Mm.
All right. I buy a shield, and I am good to go.
Wait, didn't you just sell him a shield?
No, I didn't have. No, I didn't take a shield. I should have.
'Cause
But
I thought you
Just
guys.
swords and bows.
yeah, I sold swords and bows and a scroll.
Yeah, because I thought you guys had a bunch of shields from defeating them. All right,
No,
so
you
buy
told me
a-
not to take them because you're like, well, you can't use it, and I'm like, well, fuck me then, you know.
Well, and we also have to keep in mind we didn't fight that many hobgoblins.
Well, we fought
Oh
quite
yeah,
a few.
that's true.
We didn't fight very many hobgoblins. We had a few camps, we didn't even clear out more than one camp.
Shields are also heavy. That's why we didn't take any, and I couldn't use them at the time.
All
So-
right, that's fine.
Clank, what was the adamantine armor you said you had?
Chainmail.
Okay.
Can
I wasn't
Ophelia
sure.
look over at him and go revivify tax and ask for some of the money?
Oh yeah, you want some money? You want some cash?
Yeah, kind
Okay,
of do. I need to get some diamonds.
I give you 100 gold.
She gets all excited and claps her hands and is all happy.
Alwyn
Is
elbows
there-
Clank and says, "I wonder when the boss is gonna pay me."
I give.
Is there
I give Alwyn 100 gold.
Okay.
Is there
Are
a
you
place
keeping
where I could-
the? Are you using the party treasury for the gold?
I tracked my stuff.
Oh, you're just taking all the gold from your own sheet.
Yeah.
So wait, the stuff you sold, was that from your sheet as well?
Yeah, that was from my sheet. Yeah.
You were carrying all that stuff?
Yeah. Well, I don't carry much. That was all. That was all I carried. That was max.
Oh, all right. Sure.
Actually, I think I was 5 or 10 pounds over encumbered technically.
Yeah, I
Oh, then
thought
you should have
were-
been at half speed.
Well, still.
Yeah, I thought you were selling stuff from the party treasury. All right.
No, I did give Alwyn some stuff to hold. I think on our way over from. Do you remember that, Alwyn?
Yeah, that was what I had returned to you, is the 2 bows and the 4 swords. I've deducted that from my personal inventory.
Okay, well then, so that was part of it. Then was part of it. So that
does
worked.
look like you-
Carry it.
It does look like you guys have some mundane weapons in the party
Yeah,
treasury.
would you like?
We
Would
have
y'all
a
like
lot
Some
of-
crossbows.
Would y'all like me
Yeah.
to sell some of that as well, or no?
We should
Uh,
probably wait for a better market price.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
So are you carrying that stuff in the bag of holding? It looks like. Okay.
Yeah, I was just looking, but most of the stuff in the bag of. Oh, we have a shield here.
I was gonna say you
Did-
guys
did
have
you
a lot
have
of
a
stuff
shield?
in here.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was gonna say.
we
I
have a
thought for
shield.
sure
You
we
want
did.
it?
Yeah, I want
Oh.
the damn shield.
Cool. Then
Sorry.
I'll
It's
reset.
too
take-
late though.
Are you emptying out like the bag and like going through the contents like where everyone could see, or
No. I was just remembering that there was a shield in there after I heard Elric talking about buying a shield.
Okay. So yeah, I only asked not so much for what the hobgoblins would see, but what Ria would see. She has no idea what all you have. Well,
Alright.
maybe she
Oh.
would, because you guys got the bag of holding down in the. You transferred
so
the
Ria
contents.
would have seen everything in the bag of holding last night because Clank had to empty out his bag of holding
Gotcha.
Okay, do
and
y'all
then
want me
put
to
it in
sell
our new
anything?
bag of holding, and
You guys
then.
got some weird stuff in your bag of holding.
Yeah.
Did we?
What do you mean?
There's a
Yeah,
everything looks
sledgehammer,
pretty.
there's a battery. I mean, it's fine. It's all useful stuff,
Eh.
but I'm not used to seeing
I
that.
keep that kind of stuff in some of our other party inventories because it's really useful when you need it.
Do y'all
Yeah,
want me to sell
yeah.
from the
Can I try to buy some diamonds now?
definitely
They don't have any diamonds.
Not
The,
even
Well,
little scrap
yeah.
pieces.
No, the Iron Tide would mostly have like more practical stuff. They wouldn't have gems.
Ophelia is looking for diamond dust.
again,
Or diamonds for Revivify.
would y'all like
yeah,
to
yeah.
sell
I
would
can use
y'all like
diamond dust for that.
would y'all like me to sell anything from the group treasury?
Let's wait.
No.
Okay.
It's not like we have tons of like.
Yeah, it's not
weapons taking up a
overloaded.
lot
You
of
know, we
space,
have
yeah.
an extra. Yeah.
Yeah, just make sure Alwyn and Ophelia that y'all put y'all's
Elric, it
money.
might have been wise to give
Money.
that stuff to our prisoners so they can protect themselves.
I do not care, and that's literally what I said.
So
I'm shocked
when
at
you're
those
like
guys.
swapping your inventories, Ria might pick up the chain shirt.
Cool.
What kind of condition would it be in? Like, is it nasty, rusty, like with hobgoblin blood on
No,
it?
Clank was wearing it before he got the adamantine armor, or I
Yeah.
think you
Okay.
actually got the adamantine armor.
It's average
Here.
quality.
It's
So-
it's perfect now. There, it's
Okay.
clean and it's mended for you. There you go.
She looks.
Oh,
She
it's
looks a
clean.
little. She looks a little like a little turn her nose up at like. Oh, she's not real happy with. I don't know. She's like. But then she got like crushed pretty hard by those bugs, so she would like try it on and like she would put it on over her tunic and like she's wearing some chain now.
Alright, she's a little bit more armored.
She doesn't look super happy about wearing iron, but
Riala, if you help me design more fitting armor for you, we can make that, I'm sure.
I would appreciate that.
Yeah, she might be more cool with wearing the Ankheg armor than this. Because
Yeah.
that would be more leather or natural.
Yeah, she
Let
kind
me
of perks
find-
up at that. Like, oh, that would be much preferred.
Yeah, help me find an all-purpose tool, and we can absolutely get that done.
Felix
Alright.
kind of gets grossed out about thinking about wearing the bug armor. Just
So-
shudders and looks over at Rhea.
Do you want me to delete the chain shirt?
Say that again.
Would you like me to delete the chain shirt since
Yeah.
you're putting it on?
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
it
she
did.
took it.
Yeah, it did raise her armor by 1. So
Cool. That is great.
Alright, do you have any more business with the quartermaster?
Let's ask one more time. You got your gold, Alwyn?
Yes, I do. Thank you.
Alright, there we go.
I would ask the quartermaster if there's anything in particular he's looking for. You know, we're going into this area that supposedly has a lot of treasure. Maybe we could help supply him with anything, with something.
The Iron Tide is fairly good, or we're pretty good on supplies right now. More
Cool.
food is always useful, but yeah, I mean overall, no, there's nothing that we really need.
Great. Well, thank you. What is your name, dear friend?
He just gives you a scowl.
Billy Bob. Pleasure to meet you, Billy Bob.
Ah. I don't know you.
All right, I'm ready to go. I don't know about y'all.
Yeah.
Start
Let
walking.
let us continue.
All right. So where are you going? Back down?
Back to the cave where the Ankegs and the Boule were.
All right. Back into the depths.
The boobly capes.
All right. So the guards will move the rocks aside, gaining you access to the area below.
I make sure to thank them. Tell them that they're valued and appreciated as we walk by.
Ah. They just give you dirty looks. All right, so
The
go
dirty-
ahead and pull yourself onto the map in the entry area here.
In the
Your
hole.
tokens. Over here where you first come in.
Preferably not in the hole.
I
So
don't think
guys,
Yeah.
I just wanted to say, even though I didn't get the, obviously the half plate, I still managed to gain +3 AC.
Nice.
Why is your token marked with concentration?
I have no idea. I'll turn it off.
I got it.
I need the light bulb somewheres.
All right, so you have a light source.
I got a glowy rock.
Sure.
Alwyn had a torch.
I got eyeballs.
Is that it? So are you using torches or a light spell?
We have light rocks that I think Ordul
Oh, right,
gave
that
us.
Ordul
Oh,
gave
that's right. Yeah,
Okay.
not
you.
the
So you're
torch,
not
the
actually
light rock.
expending a torch. You got the light rock.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll give
Well, that's
you
a good
your...
point. I guess we'd all have them out then, huh?
Oh shoot! I forgot. Ew.
That's up to you.
What just happened to the lighting? Oh,
If you could give Alwyn his light, Lou.
Yeah, go ahead and mark yourself with the...
Which one of these
light
tokens
thing.
is shield? Having a shield.
It's just if you're using it in one of your hand, you would just use the 3 swords. If you have both of your hands used, it's the 2. I don't have a
Okay.
shield icon anymore just because it was cluttering things. And yeah,
Okay.
why is it look here? Before you guys move, let me check your
so did everybody else get like
vision.
the?
because something's a little bit off with the lighting here. Someone might have old settings. Yep, it is Ophelia. Let me fix that.
I got a lot of old settings. I'm an old man.
You're such a young girl.
Oh God.
Ugh.
And I'll check everyone else. I didn't even hear what was said. But
My macros are still, one, I guess they're not updated with their new level, and 2, my Dong Dong spell is not working
Dong
on the
Dong.
macro list still. Toll of the Dead.
Dong dong.
Wow.
I gotta fix Clank as well. He also has the old settings. There, that should fix the lighting again. Your macros, you said?
Yeah, the ones you made right at the top of the screen.
What about them? They seem like they're there.
So I can use them, but when I click Toll of the Dead, nothing happens because we had to swap out the spell for the last time. I don't know if that matters too much now. I can just go into my player profile, but... And then we also... Our new spells, would they get added as well, or no?
No, it takes a snapshot when I use it. I could use it again here. Alright, now it should have the new stuff.
Oh!
Does it make
Yeah.
duplicates?
No, well, it
That's
shouldn't.
nice.
It
Okay.
basically just goes in, sees what macros you have on your sheet, and then connects them to the token. So if they're already there, I think it... if you see duplicate... Oh, it did make duplicates. Hang on. I can
Didn't
fix
give me
this.
duplicates. Oh, it did.
It did, yeah.
Just saves and checks are the only ones.
Yeah, I just have to delete, then make the new ones. Now it should be fixed. Or wait.
I appreciate you, Lou. It's fixed, yeah.
I still see... Oh, wait, no, that's Spiritual Weapon and Spiritual Guardian. Those are 2 different things. Okay. Should be good. Does anyone else need me to make their token macros fixed?
I don't know. I think
Where did you add in the vicious dagger, I
Hey.
pulled from the compendium to add it for Alwyn. So I have it on my sheet now, but I don't see anything for a macro for it. I didn't know where you had added what in for the vicious dagger.
Let me take a look at your sheet. One moment.
Does someone still have my 10-foot pole?
I still have your 10-foot pole. I did not
Alright.
add it into my inventory, but Alwyn would have had it with him
Cool.
the entire last game. So I'll add that.
Yeah, if you add Vicious Dagger, does it automatically roll the extra 2d6 on crits?
No. You would have to do that yourself. For some reason... So usually when you pull on a new weapon, it makes a macro for it. Also, Alwyn's sheet isn't loading for me for some reason. Did I disconnect or
That's
something?
handy.
Here, I'm just gonna refresh, because this is weird.
Yeah, I just pulled from the... I had to close my sheet and then open it up while it was still on the game screen without pulling it out to a separate window. Went into the journal, typed in Vicious Dagger, pulled that over, and then it did add on the sheet here, but I'm talking the purple macros at the top.
Oh, that seems like it. Okay, let's see. Yeah, it looks like it did add the Vicious Dagger, so here, let me, what I have to do is just delete your macros and remake them. Alright, you should see, yep, Vicious Daggers on the top now for your token.
Yep, we are good. Thank you, sir.
Okay. So yeah, the area seems quiet. If you look around with your passive perceptions, you would probably see some of the dirt looks like it was moved around, so things may have been digging in this area. You might also see several chunks were bitten out of one of the carapaces, so something may have been feasting
We drug
on...
these.
Yeah,
we
I thought we
these
drug all of
carapaces
these out to skin them.
Oh, are they outside? Why didn't I delete
Yeah.
them then? All right, so never mind. You would not see that because these aren't here. Just make a note that the carapaces are in the party treasury somewhere. Like in the cave, just put their location.
We would still see disturbed soil.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
It does look like things were digging around since you've left. So
Well,
yeah,
I
what do
point
you
that
all
out
want
to
to
the
do?
party. Because I have a 17 passive perception now. Woohoo!
And just FYI, things like pets or summons, you don't have to have their tokens out outside of combat. You can if you want, but they can just be considered following you to make it easier. You just have to
Yes,
drag
much
them
easier.
out if combat
All right.
starts.
So I do still have him. He's flying at the height of the cave, the 20 foot. You said.
Yeah, I'm gonna say like
Okay.
perches on the wall every now and then. Alright, so you start stepping back into the cave area, which seems to
You
be...
said there was a bunch of stuff. Oh, yeah, cool.
Yeah, it
No, go
seems
ahead.
quiet at the moment as you move deeper into the cave.
Let's just go nice and slowly, guys. I don't want any surprises.
Perhaps stick to the wall since the holes have been mostly at the center of them.
Alvin has the pole. Why don't you come to the front?
We just walked by one, Rhea, that was nodding against the middle. Words hard.
Words hard.
Suit yourself then. Feel free to prance down the center of the hallway and give us
Who
fair
has our
warning.
stick?
I do. Alwyn does at the front.
She said he was kind of tapping the floor as he goes, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Brings-
So if I
Follow
remember
you.
correctly, to our right here, if we're walking forward, which would be over in this area, we got a chest taken care of over here, and further out ahead of us, there was another chest that we took care of as well. Am I correct?
Yep.
Yeah, so
Okay.
there was a chest here that you got, and there was another chest here, which I forget. Did you open that one?
I don't think we
so.
ever got around to it. That's why I wanted to go back and check that out. We only ever opened the one chest, and I
So-
think after the battle we skedaddled out of here because Riala
Yeah.
went up this
Yeah.
direction, and then we all were already running out at that time. So Alwyn would
got
like
it.
to move up here to help recollect this one now
Well-
that we have banished
Oh, okay.
this
No,
I
right
this
remember-
here.
this chest
Eldwin.
you took it back to your camp. You just never opened it.
Yeah, Eldwin has it.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
would we have done that during our downtime and our rest?
Yes.
Ah,
Yeah.
yes.
I was curious why no one said anything, but I assume
We
maybe you
forgot
were
we
just
had
gonna
it.
open it later.
I
do
thought
you-
the chest was still here. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, Eldwin had carried it out.
Okay.
It should be so you could probably mark it in the party treasury, and again, that the location would probably be in the cave.
Could we retcon that we opened it this morning and just roll our checks right now?
Sure. So the only thing is, you might blow yourselves up. So who is trying to open this chest?
Oh,
Clank is definitely going to be trying.
yeah, I'm gonna be trying as well.
What kind of assistances would they
clank.
need that we could potentially offer?
It would just be Arcana checks.
Ah, all right.
Well,
Alwyn is out.
Arcana or Investigation, either of those would work.
Would I still have
Okay.
enhanceability?
I do
That's
have
up-
investigation, but my intelligence is 8.
Hmm.
Would I still have enhanceability since it lasts for an hour?
Yeah,
I
but
think
that
it
was
lasts-
charisma.
Yeah, but we're retconning anyway. You wouldn't have had the enhanceability yet.
True
Oh,
that.
yeah, okay, all right, true. I'll just roll.
All right, so that is 1. Who is helping you? Clank.
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 And I gave guidance to Clank.
So
Wait.
14 would be enough for the first check.
I'll give guidance for Elric's remaining rolls.
Okay.
So second check, again 2 Arcana rolls.
And then a D4.
Nice.
Nice.
19
you.
would
Thank
be
you,
enough for the
Elric.
second, as you are
22.
manipulating the different symbols. 1 more check.
Oh man. Okay. This is always the one that gets you.
Yeah, they're
I don't
going
want to roll
quicker
mine
now.
first.
Oh, please do.
On the
No,
count of 3,
God,
you both roll. Oh,
Right.
no.
It's gotta be
I'm going to
you.
use a Kenku recall
It's gotta
to
be
make
you.
sure I get advantage on this one.
Did you say can I or did I?
He said
Oh,
he
I
did-
was planning on using a Kenku
Oh,
recall.
Yeah, go ahead and link the ability. Just you'd want to link it before you rolled next time, because you have to
Ah,
use that
my bad.
before, I believe, right?
No, it's recall, so I think it's after.
Well, with advantage.
Before rolling. You're right.
Yeah,
before
whenever-
rolling.
That's why I tried to say it beforehand.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the name made me think it was like an after kind of thing.
Wait,
but that makes
wait, you
sense.
tried? You're the one who clicked the button to roll. What do you mean you tried to say it beforehand?
Oh, I did say
You
it
did say it
beforehand,
before.
and then I clicked the button.
Oh,
and
and
then I
it
leaked
didn't.
it afterwards.
He linked it when
I
you told him
see.
to link it, but he said it before his roll.
I see. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You just want to would link it before, but that's fine. Okay.
Yeah,
So you
I
did.
will.
You did your Kenku recall 22, so that would be enough, and you would get the box open.
Nice.
Yay.
We barely made that.
Barely.
You did pretty
I
good.
think
I
we
don't
had several fails we could have.
Yeah, you didn't get any
Should we-
failures, so that was pretty good.
Yeah, should we just... I look over at Clank. What do you think if we just take all the next boxes back, since we had trouble with them this morning? And maybe I can just give you advantage on all of them. Or I can say I can help you.
I think it's dangerous to take these treasures back into camp. We don't know what somebody might see and want.
Well, we could store them in our bag of holding until we have an opportunity to work on them uninterrupted and
We-
unobserved.
So
I don't
just,
think they can fit in the bag, and I don't think we have enough mass.
Oh,
Yeah,
are they heavy?
the chests are pretty heavy. They're like solid obsidian, and they're kind of big.
Oh, okay.
Real quick, the last bag or the last chest had the potions. Did it have anything else in it?
It had,
Bag of
I
holding.
had the black dagger and the bag of holding.
yeah.
Okay. Was the bag of holding?
That was in the
Party
first.
gift. It was
It
not
had
anybody's.
200 GP of old Empire coin in it.
Okay.
but nothing else. Or I guess the potions were in it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just looking at my treasure lists.
Yeah,
All
the
right.
potion.
So in this in this box, I need D20 rolls from everyone.
Wait.
Ooh.
If this is the wish list one, then you said I get it next.
Wait, did I?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Back me up.
because
people.
I
Elric.
think there was a reason like a month ago.
Ulrich's a
that
punk. I don't know what
it
he's
should've
talking
went-
about.
It should have
Yeah.
went to him, but Alduin got it.
If this is the lottery win, you said I won the lottery last time.
Well,
I mean,
Elduin got mine.
I'm
and you said I could
assuming.
have the next one
What? Why? Why?
because it was supposed to be mine. Elduin had took it when he had already received an item. You told me that next time we got a wish list item, it would be mine.
Why didn't
I
I?
remember-
Just,
was
why
correct.
didn't I just give
Well,
it
if-
to you?
If he got one, wouldn't it
It's
just
one of-
take Eldwin out of the running? And
Yeah, he is out of the running right now.
You didn't want.
Elwin rolled for it when he wasn't supposed to. I
Look,
think
if y'all
is
want
what
to cuck me out of it, it's fine.
No, I'm
I'll-
just-
I
mean,
know,
I'm
I'm
just
not.
trying
I
to-
don't know anything
There
about
was
the
a
incident you're
discussion
talking about.
had, Lou, while we were at that encampment after we took care of that leader outside the camp and we started digging in the pit. I believe what Clank said is correct, that Elduin rolled out of turn, and so he actually took that item, and then the discussion happened after he took that item, and there was something that was said about Elric getting the next one, as much as I don't
Well,
want to.
But was it? But
Well-
was it because Elric was the last person on the list, or was it because?
I
No,
technically
it was-
this
roll.
this group hasn't even gone around once yet. I mean, there's only been,
Mm-mm.
as far as I know, there's only been one.
One.
Yeah, there's been one party or wish list roll.
I'm
Well, then why would
Yeah.
Eldwin have been taking it out of turn then?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, why would I do that?
I remember you saying it, but I
Trying
don't
to think
know
what
why. I don't
episode
know
it
the
would have
reason.
been. Yeah.
It's where
Um,
the adamantine armor came from.
All right, look, it's
No,
because he
that
got
was
his
normal.
+1 axe, and he had already
but-
got one.
Oh,
so,
did
I
I?
mean-
I had the roll that was the next highest, and he told me that I'd be getting it next. Since I had the second highest roll, we didn't want to retcon it because Clank that was the armor that he got, the adamantine.
No, the adamantine was just a normal drop.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
that
no
was a
one's
normal
and no
drop.
one's wearing the
Same
adamantine.
thing with this-
So.
Clank is wearing
Clank
it.
is wearing it.
So wait, did,
But
Oh.
I mean, I don't want to spend too long on this, but did I?
Yeah.
Why would I do
You did
that?
say it.
I've
You did say it. I don't remember why. I do recall this
because there's no such thing as like a set order. It's just you.
Hey, I'm just
Roll.
going by what you
Okay,
told me. If you want to
so
change it, that's
there's
Uh,
been.
you know-
Go ahead. Sorry.
Elric, you could have my role as well. I mean,
Well,
I
hang
don't
on,
know.
hang
going
on.
by what y'all told me. That's all.
Well, maybe we should roll, and Elric might win it anyway.
So there, for the wish list, there's been the axe. The axe was the first one, which was Elduin's. Was there another one since then, or
So,
was it just the axe?
Elduin won the roll. I was the second.
the
Yeah.
adamantine armor was the second wish list item.
No, that was just a regular item, Matt. It was not a wish list item.
Did I?
'Cause I have it on my wish list, but I
Hmm.
need an adamantite medium. I can't wear the heavy.
I mean, I'm kind of recalling what you're saying, that something weird happened, but
I mean,
There's some sort of details though that like don't add up.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it didn't happen. I feel like there's like part of the story that's been forgotten, and I obviously wasn't here, so it seems odd.
Okay. I don't
I'm
know.
okay just giving it to Elric, or if you want to make the executive decision,
I'll-
just have us roll. I'm fine either way.
I'll go
It doesn't-
back and link it later, but
I might have to
I mean,
go through the footage, figure out why I did that. It's just a really weird thing. I don't know why past Lou would have made that call. I would have Anyway, okay, so I guess sure, Eldwin, we'll give this one to you.
yeah. Rick,
Or
Elric.
uh,
That's what
fucking
happened.
hell.
You
That's
confused
what
him last time.
No. Okay, D20. There you go. I don't know what you want me to roll.
Yeah, it would be a D20 roll.
I'm also fine if Alwyn and Riala want to roll for that, but Yeah, I'm also fine just giving
I
it
didn't
to
get any
Elric.
wish list items yet.
I mean, if Eldwin is the only one who has received a wish list item, then I feel like
Yeah.
everyone should roll.
There,
And
there-
I mean, and Elric already made a pretty good roll. He might get it
Yeah.
anyway.
All right,
That's
yeah, sure.
difficult.
Let's just do a roll. I have no idea why I would.
Sorry.
why
I mean, I
would
hope I'm not
alter the-
ruffling any feathers. I just like.
you just ruffled my
Yeah.
jimmies. Thank you.
There you go.
Why would
Beat
I
me.
do that? That's
See?
so weird.
You're
See?
still doing good. All things as it should be.
Huh?
By the gods, by the dice gods.
By the dice gods themselves, let them speak.
Alwyn.
We're missing.
We're missing
Oh,
Alwyn.
Clank's withholding his roll.
No, you rolled.
Roll.
Clank rolled.
No, we
Yeah.
just need Alwyn.
Owen. Yeah, Owen got a dagger.
And guys,
Oh.
don't forget, guys. Anyone who gets an upgrade is an upgrade for the group. You
Yeah,
know.
it is. That's why I really don't care. I mean, it is what it is, right? So
Are you there, Alwyn?
You want? Okay, Yep, just making sure.
Yeah, go ahead, roll.
he's gonna.
All right,
Oh,
no,
he,
so
he
yeah.
still got it.
Oh, we're good.
Hey, there you go.
Look, all that crying for fucking nothing.
I have no
I was
idea.
crying about nothing.
No, I wasn't
Let's roll the
crying.
dice and let it be.
No,
It,
I
it
know.
might be my fault. I have no idea why
I
I,
was
would
just
do
going
that.
by what was said. That was
It
all.
was 100% legitimate. I am on board with you, bud. Don't worry. That's why I said I don't care, because I do remember the conversation. I just don't remember what for.
Well, karma
Yeah.
settled
just-
it.
All
I
right.
just want my all-purpose tool, Elric. That's all I want.
All right.
Alright,
All right.
just want
So let's see.
Book of Exalted Deeds.
Give me a
Oh yeah,
D-
that's not gonna happen.
Book of
I have a
what?
I have a list.
The Book of
Yeah.
Exalted Deeds. It's like
Yeah.
artifact.
Did you wish for an art? You can't wish for artifacts.
No,
That's
but
on my. I can't have a wondrous. It's a wondrous item.
You can wish
Okay.
for up to very rare artifacts. Have to be found. You
Yeah,
can't
what
like
about
like you
legendary?
can't
We
deck
We
deck
can't
many
wish for
things.
legendary. We
Uh,
can't wish for
okay,
legendary.
fair.
I think legendary is okay, not artifacts.
Yeah, I mean, I know it's
Not
extraordinarily
wondrous.
unlikely, but
do
yeah.
you see my list, Lou? On the...
Yeah, I'm looking at it. I'm
Okay.
looking
Alright.
Rhea just wants serpent scale armor. that's
What
what
do you want
she's
me-
wanting.
What do you want me to roll?
D100.
D100. Okay.
If I get a D100, if I get an item and I get a D100, I want
wow,
my
you put-
wondrous item.
You put all your rituals on here too. This is a big list.
Well, they're all wondrous
I
items.
did that for you,
It's a
just
magic
in case.
item. It's a wondrous item. They're all wondrous
No,
items.
it's okay. 32. Let's see.
It's okay, Rhea.
What's okay?
Fuck should I- They're all wondrous items. I'm just trying to argue for it against
Yeah.
better judgment.
D4.
No,
know
I
it's never gonna go
originally
What-
had some
what's up,
artifacts
Lou?
on my wish list as
D4.
well, and then I yeah.
Roll a D4.
Okay.
Ooh,
All right. So there is some sort of short sword in here.
Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Awesome. I just look at it.
Does anyone have knowledge of smithing or history?
Clank.
I have history.
Either of those might tell you something. But before I give
Sorry,
you
what was that?
info,
Smithing.
look something up.
Knowledge
Do
of
you want me
smithing.
to? Can I use guidance on myself?
I could always just cast Identify if you want.
That takes 10 minutes.
True. Let me try a roll
19.
here.
17.
Uh,
Oh, 20.
Where's the what book is this item from?
I can tell you. One sec. Let me see
Do I
here.
have this book?
Probably not. Oh, Avernus, I think. Is it Avernus?
Oh,
Avernus?
jeez, I gotta check the internet. Hang on.
Oh, okay. Let me see if I can find.
Happy Elric.
Yeah. Well, no, I was good, guys. Like, I was good either way. I was going by what was said. Like, that's all.
No, and I believe you. I wasn't trying to like ruffle feathers. I was just kind of like, that sounds so
honestly-
weird. Like, what are the details that are being
And
forgotten?
it was weird.
What I'll do is I'll go back after this when I get to work
But
tonight.
clearly the universe remembered, and the RNG sided with you.
Advice don't lie.
RNG gods, yeah. Let me see. I gotta find it in the.
So, this weapon does it do anything for you on this plane?
I mean, well, you see what it does.
I mean, it's
What?
kind of
Which
RP
weapon?
though, like
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
No.
so
effect. Yeah.
it is magical. It just all right, interesting. So yeah, if you look at this, you do think this is an infernal weapon. It looks like it was probably crafted on another plane of existence.
Yes.
It has a very strange look to it.
That's what I see with my nat 20.
Yeah.
Okay.
Would this mean that like a creature killed by this weapon couldn't be revived?
Pretty much, I believe.
Yes.
I mean, a lot of NPCs can't anyway, but like BBEGs might. I don't know.
I just look. I hold the sword up and I look at it. I'm like, yes. And then I just immediately put it away. Said I'm keeping this. And I give no details or context to what it is.
Well, Ophelia and Clank would both kind of have a good idea.
All right. So yeah, that's pretty much all you had found in there. Flashback to the current moment, because that was
Flash forward.
that was this morning at camp. So yeah, what are you gonna do?
Well, we need to get across this some way. Rhea, you turned into a animal of some sorts, didn't you, before?
I did, but it won't help you across.
Well, from what I can tell, I can't see everything, but I can see most things. I see a chest up here, and I point kind of towards that way.
That's the one I literally touched.
You touched that. Okay, well,
I tried to push
Wait,
it
you
with
were the
my-
elk? Ophelia is all surprised.
Rhea just raises an eyebrow quizzically.
Oh my God.
like she's questioning
Wait,
like
I didn't-
Ophelia's like
I didn't know
intellect.
anything. I didn't know that you could transform at all because I didn't see you transform into the spider, and I missed you transforming into the elk. That's why in my notes I just saw
I
saw an elk run
standing
away
in
and then
the
sprint away.
middle. The whole group was moving north, and I transformed
paying
into
attention.
an elk in the middle of y'all.
I'll just retcon it. I wasn't paying attention. I just
All
see
right,
an elk, and I'm
that's-
like, what
that
the
works.
fuck?
Yep, that works. All right, yeah. So yeah, we talked about last time that there could be as many as 3 or 4 routes here to the east, and 4 or 5. Yeah, at least 4, and that there's a chest up here and a hole that I opened as an elk in this passage north.
Oh, but yeah, I forgot about that. You almost died.
I could get us all across if you wanted to, journey across in that bag of holding. But beyond that, I don't know how to help
I
you
don't know if
beyond.
we have enough weight.
Could you blow yourself up as an elk?
Blow myself up.
As an elk? Is it with that?
Make myself larger.
Elric,
Or
How
you want her to explode?
if
No,
I recall
don't forget there are-
correctly,
Don't forget
a
there
little
are
bit of
2
a
runes
ritual?
here. Don't forget there
Oh.
are 2 runes here.
Oh,
Also, Lou, does this one down here still look damaged?
That's the one
We
you used the
used arcane components to disable.
Yeah, it does look
Yeah.
like it's still disabled. Yes.
Nice. Okay.
So,
what?
Elric, how many arcane components do you have enough to spare for us to maybe disable these? I promise I will get it back to you.
Well, if I had any, that would be a great start.
Have we actually seen these explode yet?
No.
He says, if someone is able to sustain the explosion, perhaps it will drain the runes and we can just pass.
Who's our tough one here?
Ophelia raises her hand.
I think intentionally
not
taking
saying-
damage.
He says
would only weaken us for what lies beyond.
he nods. He says,
I
"I
do
was
agree.
more saying it as an option, not that we should do it. If we don't know another way across, it's a way we could possibly get through. Just have one take the damage for the rest of us."
Why don't
I'm
you
really
Have
tough.
we
you
tried
think we
like
can go in the hole?
invisibility or pass without a trace?
Give me an Arcana check. Anyone who heard that suggestion,
Okay.
if you know anything about arcane.
Nope.
Arc's like, oh, that might be a good idea. So Clank, you would guess that these runes are not sight-based, since, most magic is more detection-based, and something like invisibility probably wouldn't help with that. Like, they're probably set to explode if they detect a certain type of individual, like move past a point. That would be your guess.
And I would share that.
Okay.
Are we all humanoid?
I think, I think so. Different types of humanoids.
I wasn't sure if the Damphir was something else.
We do know that Ray could make it past, and also, were you not an elk, Riala, when you went by last time and didn't set him off?
Yes,
You went galloping up there?
It seems that beasts at least can pass. Perhaps other types of creatures can as well, but beasts at least.
All right, everyone back up.
Because is Ray a beast? Or a dragonkin?
Ophelia, can you heal me after
Small
I
dragon.
thing?
Okay, so
You
more
sure
than
you want to
just
go or
beast.
you want me to go? I'm a little
Oh.
tougher than you are.
You think so? Okay.
The rune may be designed to detect certain types, such as humanoids, and not others, and that might be why both beasts and dragonkin are able to pass.
Well,
There
it
might be
doesn't-
other.
If they can pass and we can't, we need to continue this
Right.
way. Then, if y'all heal me, then I will go forward. Please back up.
Ophelia,
Remember
getting ready
that
to
there
walk forward.
are. Wait,
Oh God, Ophelia.
There's two. Remember that there are two.
Who's two? What?
There's two
There's two
runes,
runes. I'm gonna take them both.
Oh,
and you're our healer.
Yeah.
oh.
Okay. I'll let Elric do it, I guess. Fine.
I mean, I can heal
Ophelia
as well.
pouts.
If you go
Ophelia pouts.
down, I can heal you. So
Okay, here we
I
go.
don't trust it. I'm
Is,
going all the way back
oh,
here.
All right, so they are gonna go off. Alwyn, did you back up?
Yeah, is it not showing that I backed up? Let me try to
On my
re-click here.
screen.
There we
Okay.
go.
All right, so there is an explosion as the two runes both go off. I would need 2 dex saves.
Two entirely different deck saves. Okay.
DC 13.
All right. I don't know what the.
Oh, you made the 13. Oh, no,
wait,
that's right.
I think it's it
Last,
thinks you're
yeah.
blessed for some reason.
Oh,
So that would be a failure.
Here, let me mark off bless.
Yeah,
There we go.
you can just turn off the... Oh, you made the second one. All right. So the first one does hit you straight on, doing a whopping 7.
Oh, that's not so bad.
Second one will blow up, doing 9. So 16 force damage total.
That wasn't too bad.
All right, -9. All right.
I thought it would obliterate me as my wild shape. I thought it was going to be like a lot more damage than that.
All right. So yeah.
See, that was nothing. I kind
How
of.
are you feeling? Do you need any healing?
Well, I mean,
He kind of
Always.
he tucked and rolled, so most of that was stamina. He's not looking
Yeah.
wounded yet.
I mean, I could always be up for some healing. That sounds nice.
Alright, so you are given 10
is
points
that
of
healing better? Oh, never mind then.
So I get
I'm the heel
back.
slut, Clank.
+10.
Yeah.
Okay,
You were healed for 10.
I was
I'm fine now.
Zophelia does a cure wounds, touching you and healing.
Master Elric, would you like me to go ahead with the stick, or would you like to find the holes yourself, sir?
No, you're right. Poke the ground.
Bye,
Alright.
Clank.
So it looks like we have 3 different open areas here. If I remember correctly, there was a chest up here
Yep.
when
There is,
she
yeah.
triggered this hole here.
Mhm.
I recommend that we follow her path along the wall here, as we know that
So-
route was safe.
Yeah.
As
If you hug the left-
as you are speaking, you
Oh,
start
God.
to feel a rumble. Something is approaching.
Can I climb the
Spread
wall?
out.
Give me initiative rolls. Oh, hang on. No, you're not all supposed to move now. Go back to your original position when I said. You
Wait,
felt
why
the
did
rumbling.
everyone move backwards?
I don't know. Everyone's just like ah.
Fuck that.
Ri-
Yes.
Ria's,
Usually
Ria's ready.
you can't use when I'm doing like descriptions to just run to the entrance.
Run away.
I was joking when I
Sure.
said, "Can I climb the wall?" But then everyone else moved too.
You
when
feel
I like, Ria
and
here.
everyone just runs like 50 feet away.
I
How
mean,
dare you.
Clank, that's exactly what he would have done. As soon as he felt vibrations, he would have ran away from
Oh,
everybody.
Well,
But you
I
when you
running
just
feel,
away
raised
is
tail and
more-
she drugged me back.
when
you
f-
running away is just going to attract them.
yeah, when you feel the vibrations, they're already in the area. All right.
Too late.
Oh, poor little owl.
So,
3. Oh, look at Ophelia, 6.
Val is flying 20 foot, so
Alwyn's
the
got some death.
The first to act as you start feeling these vibrations is going to be Alwyn. Alwyn, what do you want to do?
Is wet thyself an option?
You would. What's your passive perception?
For let's see, yes, 15 passive perception. 15.
You think you feel a strong vibration coming from over here.
I'm gonna
Spread up.
stand my ground and say to the southeast of us.
And actually, as
Spread
that
apart.
is happening, one of the old holes will open up from all the seismic activity. But yeah, what do you want to do?
Ready myself?
All right, so ready and attack.
Yeah, so I'm gonna set the lantern at my feet and make sure that I have my bow out and ready.
All right, so you drop the lantern.
No,
Putting-
I don't want broken lanterns and glass shards in here. Ray doesn't
Or
have
wait,
shoes on.
you have you have a light rock, don't you? Or do you have an
You have a
actual?
glow
Yeah,
rock.
I do have a glow rock. Yep.
Okay, so you drop the glow rock.
Is that not a necklace piece or something that you can wear?
I guess we're going to have Clank do some jewel crafting here.
Yeah.
Our light rocks.
He gave them to you as a rock. I don't think anyone tried to like make them into a chain yet.
Ooh,
You
that's
could.
what I should have done with my free time.
Yeah, it
next
wouldn't
time.
be too hard, but yeah, I think for now they are still in rock
Right.
form.
Okay,
So
yeah, I'll just
Alright.
set it between my feet
so just
and ready my bow.
pull a torch out of the resources and just stick it on your square. And I'll take it off yourself and go ahead and mark yourself as pulling your bow out and you ready that action.
What in the hell is going on here?
Riala, what do you?
I'm
go
gonna
with?
slip.
so-
I'm gonna slip my light rock into my pocket.
Okay.
Ria's not concerned about there's a lot of light in the area. Plus, she can see without it. So that's my item interaction.
Yeah.
And then as my action, I will cast bless. Let's do Alwyn, Ophelia, and Elric.
All right. So you begin chanting, summoning holy energies, giving your allies the favor of the Earth Mother. So go ahead and mark
And so
yourself
I
as blessed.
begin concentrating.
No, it's the first time
then-
I've been blessed in a while.
You usually do the blessing.
I know.
And then she's going to step back just a little bit, not too far. And let's see, do I have
What's
any?
the symbol for bless again?
It is. I'll mark you with it. It is this.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's my turn. I'm not
Oh,
gonna,
I'm double blessed. Sorry.
I'm not gonna use my bonus
Take one of
action.
them off.
Okay, so that ends your turn. And with that, there is an explosion of dirt. As a creature comes leaping out of the ground. It comes flying through the air, landing on the three of you. So I
So-
need...
Well, the owl is up above.
Well, it just jumped into the owl. So
Oh, wow.
I need some dex saves, I believe. Or wait, dex
So
or strength.
it jumped 20 feet up. That's amazing.
Oh my god!
Yeah, 15 feet up. It went flying into the air
Oh,
above
then
you.
it missed the owl. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Does
yeah.
Alwyn and Ray need to do it as well?
No, because you're next to where it landed.
Okay.
So if... Let's see. Four. So if you made it, you would take 10
Holy shit.
bludgeoning. If you failed it, you would take 20. That was a good roll.
That's fucking cool.
And with the second one,
Second
another 19. So 39 total.
Wait, I'm confused.
Jesus fuck.
So
Second one?
yeah, so it does 3d6 plus 4 bludgeoning plus 3d6 plus 4 slashing as it comes slamming down.
Okay. So I need to mark myself off for.
So it would
Perhaps-
either be 20 and 19, which is 39, or 10 and 9, which is 19.
On your
Okay.
death.
So its plates are not only really hard, but also very sharp.
Oh my god. Okay, I am. Wow, this is. Okay.
So if you made the saving throw, actually, yeah, half damage, and you can move to a space adjacent to it if you made the saving throw. If not, you're knocked prone underneath it.
Cool. I'll just lay here then.
So that is
Dying.
it. Oh, did you give yourself your blesses to those saves?
Oh, I did not.
Or to that save, I should say, because I think...
Well,
What do I need
Their
to pass
saves-
it?
Their saves were pretty high, I think.
Oh, yeah, that's true. No, I guess you
Oh,
rolled too
wait.
low.
Okay, wait, yeah. Sorry, I was looking at Elric.
Alright, so now even
Yeah.
with the D4, you were no good. Alright, sorry.
I'll add a
Elric,
14 to that.
No.
nice try.
Oh.
If Bless was a D20, no one would ever, like, cast anything else.
Yeah. So Elric, you kind of
tried.
stumble back as you see Ophelia
Yeah.
go, as this thing comes crashing down on her.
I say to Alwyn, Alwyn, try to pull her out from under there and feed her a good berry. And then
A good
I'm
berry.
alive. I'm alive. I'm
A
just
good
scared.
berry
Oh,
is not going to help.
you're alive. Okay, well then I say, Alwyn, try to pull her out of there. And then
Oh, sorry, real quick. Alwyn, I guess you would have gotten a shot as a reaction. It would have been at close range, so it'd be disadvantaged, but you could take a shot at it.
If he had readied the action for when he saw something, would he not have maybe seen it when it was jumping out of the hole and maybe been
Yeah,
at
I
range?
guess over here, although
can I-
14 would still miss it.
15.
Ah,
Or 15,
Oh.
yeah.
15
wait,
for
bless,
You
passive
also,
bless,
have,
perception.
bless.
you also have bless on you. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, bless. There you go.
Do I roll my own bless, or did we
Yeah.
decide we wanted them to roll the blesses so you know what's going on?
no, you add it to your roll.
Yeah,
I already have to roll all of the Twilight
Yeah,
Sanctuary.
you,
You roll your own blessings.
go ahead, yeah, you can roll it. So 2, 17.
Roll your own damn place.
Did you roll a 15 or a 14?
A 14.
Okay.
wait, +1. I thought your bow was +1.
Oh, my bow is a +1, so 15, 16, 17.
All right, 17 would be its armor class, so that would hit.
Nice.
Okay.
So as it comes jumping out, you go, oh god, and fire up at it, doing 14 points of damage and getting its attention.
Strike it right in the underbelly.
But yeah, go ahead, Elric.
That was a good damage
What do
roll.
you want to do?
Well, yeah, like I said, I tell Alwyn to try to get her out from under there, and then I say, well, I don't think the light's gonna help us, but maybe the darkness, and then I immediately.
Oh
just-
God!
Here we go.
Now no one can help
Immediately.
Ophelia. No one can help Ophelia if they can't see her.
Well, Alwyn knows where she's at. He like.
No.
he's-
All right, so you
Bad.
casting darkness.
You're still
Yeah.
giving him
Oh
disadvantage.
my
All
god.
right, so suddenly there's a poof,
Blessed.
and the area is. I assume you're doing it on yourself.
Oh yeah, of
All
course.
right, so give yourself the aura.
Okay. All right. Let me see. It's 15 foot.
If Alwyn's readied at all during all of this, could he take a step back? Or-
Probably not outside his turn. He'd have to wait till his turn comes up again.
Oh wait. There goes. Save. There we are.
Yep, everyone is blind.
For now, that's the moment.
All right. Anything
I
else?
do not remember what the bless is.
Plus D4.
It's
Should I take
the
movement?
No, the icon.
Here, it's I'll put it on you as well. It's this
I
one.
have it on me. Yeah.
So I
It's got a
take
weird
the
little color
here,
star symbol.
and then I'm going to.
Oh, yeah.
Well, let's see. I think that was a. Darkness is an action. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the rest of my movement. Well,
Now the real question: does the Boule have blind sight?
He has tremor
Tremor
sense, I
sense.
bet.
good question.
I
Oh
mean,
my God,
he is a
don't-
subterranean digging creature.
No fucking way.
Dude, we did
God.
this last time, I believe.
You
It's-
saw
Well, I
this
think he did it.
right?
I
You
think
are,
he
we
did
already
it with
went through
the-
this.
He did it with the Ankegs, but still, he did not
Oh.
learn his lesson.
No.
You want your dark. I mean, I promise the darkness will be useful against many creatures. You just happen to be in the place where a lot of them it is not
The
useful
next-
against.
The first 3 fights he uses it, he just gets fucked.
This is. All right, dude. Go ahead and bite me. Hit me.
It will indeed try to bite you as it feels your movements.
Because I already moved. It's only fair.
So
You
a
get
big
disadvantage.
no, because he does know where you are with tremor sense.
Oh my god.
Okay. He,
Oh,
okay.
God.
I wasn't
Oh, are you
certain. I just
fucking
assumed that.
kidding me?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Elric.
Okay.
No.
So the darkness goes away as Elric goes down.
I can't. I'm done. All right, guys. I'll talk at you later. I'll see you later. It's fucked. No.
All right, that is it for Elric, I assume.
Shit.
Clank.
I'm gonna go get a taco. I'll talk to y'all later.
Are you coming? Wait, are you coming back or?
Yeah, I'll be back.
All right.
Did he
Sorry.
say he's
Just
getting a taco?
rage
He's
quit.
like, I need a taco. This is
My
bullshit.
question is, are the tacos in his kitchen or is he going to Taco Bell? Like, there's a big difference here on what we
Right.
can expect.
We're in my kitchen. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, go ahead, Clank. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna flank this guy and try to punch the shit out of him.
All right, so you rush over, trying to get his attention as it snaps at Elric, sending him down. 12 will deflect off of his hard carapace, knocking the
Oh.
attack away.
I'm gonna try a second time because we're level 5 now.
Oof.
Ah!
So it roars at you as you once again punch its hard carapace, turning its gaze towards you now. Anything else?
Alright, I'm gonna use my bonus action to... Oh, I need to make a smaller macro for this. But the Guardian model lets me put up temp HP equal to my level, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna...
So you create
that.
a bunch of shielding around you. Anything else?
That's all.
All right, Ophelia, underneath this thing.
Yeah, how the fuck do I get out from under? Can I cast spells on the
you,
ground underneath it?
You can. You can also crawl if you want to get out from underneath it.
If it's a spell attack roll, though, it's a disadvantage, right?
Yes, because you'd be prone.
Oh,
But saves
doesn't
wouldn't.
take into
Saves
account.
saves wouldn't be.
correct.
No, saves
Correct.
wouldn't be.
Oh, I got so many fucking options now. I don't know what the fuck to do. Oh my god. Okay, well. Fuck. That's an action. That is a bonus action. And I cannot cast 2 spells. If I have a spell, it's an action and a bonus action. I have to choose one, right?
Mm-hmm. Unless one of them is
yeah,
a cantrip.
Yeah, unless one of them is a cantrip.
Oh, fuck me, dude.
And don't forget you have bless for any rolls you're making.
Yeah, but... Alright, I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds to 2nd level on myself.
Okay. So you regain 14 hit points, curing yourself.
Alright, that'll work for now. And as my bonus action, I can move, right?
Yeah, you can crawl.
Crawl out from
so
underneath
half
this
speed.
motherfucker. I'm gonna move there.
Okay.
Stand up, I guess. Use my other half movement speed,
Yeah.
whatever.
He's currently biting Elric, so you can move away without provoking an Oppie. Because he used his
fuck,
reaction.
yeah, that's what I'm doing.
If you have enough
I think
movement.
I think I only have that much, but that works.
Okay. So... yeah, that
I
would
had
probably be all
15.
your movement there.
15. Ooh, I can go 5 more over. I'm gonna do that. Just get some distance here. And then as my... Fuck. This is shitty. I can't heal Elric this round. That's alright. Alright, as my bonus action. Fuck, dude. Alright, I don't have much to do. I'm just gonna use my telekinetic on this motherfucker and try to push him 5 feet this direction, I guess.
I think he is pretty stable with an 18.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty stable.
Alright, so that's it for you?
Yeah.
Alright,
Actually,
Elric.
that's not too bad.
Elric's owl. Are you back, Elric?
15 to miss? That's not too bad.
Did you make him swoop?
Yeah,
For
I was
me?
gonna have him swoop. Alright, so he swoops,
Swoop, swoop, that
angrily pecking at the thing that just bit his master, and I assume just flies away from it. Alright, unless you want it to stay near him, but I'm assuming no.
No, that's fine.
Alright, so new round, Alwyn. The creature is still has used its reaction, so you can move away from it without an Oppie.
Okay.
Elric
step back.
bravely sacrificed himself to give you mobility, unknowingly.
And Zephyr Strike,
Yeah.
and then Bow Shot.
Alright, advantage. 25 will strike. Did you want to use the Zephyr Strike right away? Because you already have advantage on this shot from
Crit
the
fish.
Owl Swoop.
Don't forget the crit.
Oh,
fish.
okay. Can I please retcon that Zephyr Strike out then?
Well,
for
you
right
can
now?
you can cast it because you choose when you want to use the crit and the force damage, but it has to be within the minute.
Yeah, but and there's no
Okay.
Oppie and you have advantage both, so.
Oh,
Yep. So I'm gonna hold on to that because I have a
Okay.
second attack coming.
okay. So yeah, 25 would strike with the first one.
Okay.
Crit fish.
And
Oh, he already
Ray-
has advantage. Yeah.
yeah. Infused Strike adds 1 to the 11, making it a 12. Second
Ouch.
Elven
shot.
accuracy, right? You have Elven accuracy, right, Alwyn? Sorry.
Yeah, during advantage, reroll Dex, Intelligent Whiz, Charisma.
So give me
Yeah, so
another
reroll
D20 roll.
crit fish. Just try to see if you can get a crit on this attack.
Yeah, just roll a D20.
Yeah, I'll
it's
recall
fine.
it.
Or, sorry, roll a d20, not the attack again.
Right.
Yeah, because you there's a chance you'll crit. Okay,
Okay.
no, so normal shot. Now the second attack.
Now, do I need to re-roll to hit again, correct?
Yeah, for your second attack. Yeah, 21 will strike, and this will do the Zephyr Strike for the
What?
extra 4.
Correct.
Go ahead and give me, okay, 16. Ow. Alright, so as it's snapping around at Clank over there, you bury 2 arrows in its back, and it roars and then turns around towards you again.
So as it's turning, I would yell Ray Bite for my bonus action, and it would go to Ray's turn next.
Alright, so go ahead and make an attack for Ray. Yeah, 18 would be enough. So now she gets its ire after she does 6 points, and it is looking wounded. And when you can, go ahead and give Ray an initiative roll and put her underneath you in the turn order. Alright, and she
Hey.
moves away. Riala.
Is this a viable square to stand in?
It would be squeezing, because it's wall.
Would I be able to use abilities while squeezing?
Yes, but you'd be at disadvantage, and anything attacking you would be at advantage.
All right. I'll chance it. And I'll move over there. And
Okay.
I'm going to use Healing Hands on Eldwin.
Or Elric.
Elric, sorry. Yeah.
Okay. So you bend down over Elric, casting Healing Hands. Or using
let's
Healing
see.
Hands.
Yeah, it's not a spell. And send it and
Alright, so
Healing.
he gains, what, 3?
3d6. Yeah.
Alright, so 10 points.
I don't know why it
So-
says. Oh, it's subtracting it for both macros. Okay, all right, I'll have to fix that. Anyway, so
Yeah.
10 points from that, and then as a bonus action, I'll go ahead and use Balm of Summer Court to give him a little bit more.
Alright. So you gain another 6. Feeling
And
much
one-
better as you kind of wake up with her kneeling over you, channeling healing energy.
Do I also get the 1 temp or no?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty pathetic, but yeah.
No, hey, that's something.
All right, and that's all I've got for my turn. That's my movement and everything.
Forget how nice it is to have other healers. My God, this is great. I'm like, I can't keep everyone alive.
So do I mean, my heals are small, but I can at least bring them up.
Perfect.
So do I need to mark myself with anything to show that I'm squeezing?
Just disadvantage. Alright, so
Is that the, let's see.
back pain? Or
Yeah, that one?
arrows in the back.
Oh, the
No, that's
arrows,
prone,
yeah. Okay, that one.
I wonder if I can make it come
Or
through.
advantage, yeah. Alright, so the Boule. Ooh, if he recharges his leap, this is going to be bad.
Oh God, we're all dying.
There you go. Now you can hear what's going on.
Oh, he does not. Alright, he's still
Okay, good.
tired. He's got back pain. He's gonna move up this way, giving Clank an
Oh.
oppie.
Nice. Do it. I wish I had blessed Clank.
So,
Ooh,
Oh shoot, I didn't even use my bless.
20 will hit him, doing 11. So he stops, turns around, and is going to make a big old lunging, snapping bite at you instead, Clank.
good job, Clank.
Which you jump back, avoiding his jaws of doom, at which point he
Black feathers everywhere.
burrows.
Oh, he gone.
And there's a bunch of rumbling. Elric.
I'm just like, I'm like, oh, I wake up, oh, God.
So
And I
you are...
say, thank you. I say, thank you, Rhea. And I get up and let's see. Get all that.
You do have the 1 level of exhaustion. I think the only thing in your hand was your shield, and since that's strapped on, you can't drop it, so you would just stand.
Okay, let me put exhaustion on my character real quick. I am getting out of dodge, as it were. Where can I go? Oh God, where do I want to go? This is terrifying.
Oh.
Sorry, I just can't get my macros to actually subtract this particular ammo. Anyway, sorry.
Oh, one thing. Sorry, Alwyn, I forgot to mention. Wow. When you step north.
Oh.
There's a thingy.
Hey.
There's a thingy next to you.
That's right. I didn't know about it because I was an elk when I went up there.
Yeah. Alright, so Elric wisely kind of retreats towards known areas.
And I'm going to hold an Eldritch Blast for when it pops back up.
Alright, so you begin concentrating on an Eldritch Blast. Clank.
I am going to tell everybody to spread out. I guess scoot there. Item interaction, pull out sledgehammer and hit it against the ground where I'm at.
That's a good call.
Alright, trying to make noise.
Tremors.
Ophelia.
I would call out to Ophelia, like, avoid the you're adrift in the center of the sand, and it might come up beneath you.
I hear you. I don't know what to do right now, though. That kind of changes things. Lou's just throwing all the curveballs at me.
See to your wounds. You were too far for me to come help you.
Also, you're only wounded now. You're not near death anymore.
Oh, okay. That's better.
Yeah, sorry. I guess I should change.
Oh, that's right. You did a cure wounds on yourself last round. Okay.
Yeah. What is the for wounded? Is it like the arrows?
It's the
back,
half
or-
heart.
The half heart.
Do I see if anybody else is wounded?
Elric looks wounded.
Everybody
Probably,
else looks.
yeah, no one
decent.
else looks too bad. Basically, the two people
Didn't
he
I see
jumped
Alwyn
on.
take a big attack though?
No, he did not. He
He
almost
evaded
did.
it, took half damage.
No.
Okay, well, in that case. I need Joe. Alright, I'm going to first off move to there, which is a
Mhm.
distance of
Right where we're calling the monsters.
I got a plan. Alright?
Yep. You're fine.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
just
yeah.
teasing. I'm
Okay,
teasing.
okay. I'm fucking pissed off by this shit going on.
I was actually
so-
more scared for you before I realized you weren't at like near death.
Alright,
There you
Beacon
go.
of Hope. Alright, so you begin concentrating, and everyone, I assume, within the... Let's see... Within the
That's
30
everybody.
feet, will get those effects for 1 minute. So concentration and 1 minute timer. Alright, your turn ends.
I still got some more movement because I definitely want to fucking.
Alright, so you can keep going. What is your owl gonna do? Elric.
There's nothing I can do, right?
So it's gonna stay there for now. Okay.
I'm gonna move him over.
Can
Here.
he ready a help with the owl?
Only if it's adjacent to him, because he can't ready a
Oh.
flyby.
Like if the boule came up right next to it. Okay.
Yeah. Alright, so the Drake, well, actually, it would be Alwyn first, then the Drake companion. So I'll put it at 20.17. But Alwyn, what do you want to do?
Let's see. I think I'm just gonna both Ray and I are just gonna move back 1.
Okay. Well, you would move, then you could command him to go on his turn.
Yeah, and just readying my bow and feeling the ground around me for any vibration and movement.
Alright, so go ahead and mark yourself as readying an action. Or, sorry, not readying action, just, you're just readying an action. Alright, and the Drake is also waiting.
Yeah, she's gonna take the dodge.
Yeah. Rhea.
All right. So is this space also squeezing?
You're okay there.
There. Okay. All right. I'm going to move. Okay. Next question. Would I understand or recognize what Ophelia just cast, or would I have some sense to what effect she just
Beacon
laid
of
out?
Hope. It's a cleric spell, so unless you have religion, probably not. You might ask her what she did if you want.
I mean, I am
Aren't
one
you
level
cleric?
cleric.
Oh,
Yes, I
well,
have.
then you could make a religion check.
Let me just clarify. Okay, I have 2 levels in cleric. No, wait, I have 3 levels in cleric now. But I've been reskinning it all as not divine. so I'm not sure. I don't know. Okay.
Do you
Sorry,
have
did you say
religious
roll
training?
something? I do not. That's
So
just
then,
it.
yeah, if you don't have
I've been
religion,
specifically reskinning everything so that it's not like divine or
So then-
holy. It's more.
yeah, I believe that's just a cleric spell, so I don't think you would know.
I mean, I mean it's on my spell list, but okay, so
Just ask me. That would work too.
yeah. I would see some sort of effect, and I would just very briefly, Ophelia, what does this do? If you can answer within 6 seconds, or want to spend your speech to answer me before I take my turn, then I might make use of it.
Makes all of our heals much stronger.
Okay, so I would 5, 15, and I will cast a Cure Wounds on Ophelia.
Okay. So that would max. Anything else?
Yes, hang on. Roll this, and then I will use my bonus action. And the rest of my movements. So, I guess I don't even need to roll it because it would be max. So it'd be...
Yeah, I would. Yeah, it would be max.
So 19, I think, right? Let me know if that's wrong. And then, no, I guess I don't think I'm gonna. I guess I don't have any good bonus actions. So I'm gonna move back into this space. And I guess I'm.
Healing that can roll.
I think.
Sorry.
Did I say 18? What did I say? All right, let me look again.
It would be 19. All right, so that is it for.
Yeah, I don't know
Rhea.
if I said 18 or 19, but 19. Yeah.
So there is an explosion of dirt.
The one should be right on top of me.
As
See,
it
I wasn't
comes
sure
up.
if it would come back here because that's where it fled from. So I was thinking it might show up somewhere else entirely.
Well, he was hitting the floor a bunch. But I think that would trigger some reactions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Can we take my previous roll, which was 18 plus 3 because of bless, or no? Do I have to re-roll?
It would be for this turn, so it would be now.
Okay.
Okay, give me your 3 shots. 18 would strike, blasting him from your position.
And then 18, or
Yeah.
just bless only work once. I forget.
No,
it's
every
both.
time.
So
Okay.
you would hit with both there.
It's emboldening bond that it only works once. Yeah.
Bless giving you the damage, so 13 damage with the 2 shots. Now I think Alwyn, you had readied as well, didn't you?
Yes, I had.
So go ahead, give me a shot with your bow. Oh no!
And I get the bless.
Blessed. Yes.
Yes, so you
Not
might
the
hit.
plus D4.
If you roll a 4, that will hit. Oh, there you go.
Oh,
Just
hey
enough.
baby. Okay. Confused strike.
Nice.
Alright, so that is
Good
13
fucking
damage.
bless roll.
And the bless only counts to hit, not to attack, right?
Correct.
Yes.
Not to the damage.
So you all shoot this thing as it comes crashing through, biting at Clank. 25. I'm guessing that's gonna get you, Clank.
Ain't much I can do about that. That definitely hits.
30
Oof,
piercing.
that's so hard. Oh gosh.
Which luckily five of which is reduced from your shielding. But you would take the other 25. As it just chomps down on poor Clank, who just doesn't get his shield up in time, bruising several of your ribs, probably making you very wounded. Elric, it's your turn.
Okay.
Or no, just wounded.
Yeah. Eldritch Blast.
I always forget the
Maybe about from in front of Ophelia.
the artificers are tanky. They're a strong
Yeah.
breed.
I forgot that he would get advantage, right? Or not advantage. He'd
Cover.
cover, yeah. So I moved there.
Because I'm right in
I thought
front
if you're
of you.
standing right behind him,
He
it ain't
wouldn't,
a problem.
he wouldn't have cover because your ally's right in front of you, so you can just kind of shoot over her shoulder.
Oh,
okay.
nice.
Well, then
If
let me
I'm
go.
right in front of you, I don't give you any disadvantage or medium.
The square,
that's cool.
basically any
It's kinda
adjacent
like
square
right out of your way.
allies. Yeah, you're just like you could just yell at them and shoot over them.
Okay.
Well-oiled machine.
That didn't help me, so I'm gonna. I think this is a bonus. Let me see. Yeah. I cast Hex at second. Oh wait, no. What happened there? 1 sec. Why did it roll damage?
It might be set to attack. I can just click description. Alright, so you chant casting Hex on this thing.
Yeah, at level 2. So, and then I'm going to go ahead. Oh, what's level 2 do? High levels when you cast a spell.
8 hours
Slot-
instead of 1 hour.
Okay.
So it's now an 8-hour concentration.
Okay. Then yeah, I go ahead and do my 2 Eldritch Blasts at him, which both miss,
Ooh.
I assume.
Yep, those are gonna both deflect off of his hard carapace. Or his hard, thick outer leathery skin. Anything else?
That's all.
Clank.
I will look at it and say, "That's all you got," and
Unimpressed.
punch it as I'm spitting blood on the ground.
Alright.
Poor little birdie.
No, the second one will connect,
Oh,
At least you don't have teeth to lose.
doing 9 thunder, and there's a loud boom as
Oh,
he
no.
just is zapped and falls over.
Does he
That
Falcon punch it against the wall like it hits the
Falcon punch!
Not that size.
Falcon
No,
punch?
it just
Ooh.
kind of like staggers a bit and falls forward, planting its face in the dirt. But yeah,
Clank
it
is pretty
dead.
weak. He wasn't able to put his full force behind that Falcon punch.
Yeah.
I immediately
How is everybody
jumped.
feeling?
I immediately jumped
health-wise?
up on it
Good.
because that thunder fist might have drawn more.
I feel absolutely.
I can give everybody 16 HP.
Yeah, you do have max
Whatever
healing
we want.
for a little bit under a minute if people want to use healing spells.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
Hey,
I'm asking.
so are
I'll
we
take-
out of the turn order? Can Alwyn move now?
Yeah. Where are you gonna move to?
So Alwyn's gonna step up here and
No,
take
you're
that
not.
deck save.
No, no. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
But
good.
now you're gonna
Oh, I
kill
guess it makes
everyone.
sense.
It
Oh,
makes
God.
sense.
Now
This is the
before-
lowest risk time. It was a deck save, and
Yeah,
I can
but
get
you're
max healing.
You're gonna subject every single member of the party to the same damage.
Yeah, it's an AoE effect, so you know it would blow everyone up.
Well,
Let
Fuck it.
warn us before you do it.
It's too late.
Okay, so I would be. I guess I didn't realize how big the AOE was, but
Oh,
also he wouldn't have
too
known
late.
that. Yeah,
Alright,
it
so,
would have
yeah.
been
I
too
guess
late.
that's fair. I
need
guess that's
the
fair. Yeah.
deck save from everyone.
I mean, we've seen it blow up now once before, so
God
Fuck,
damn it.
okay.
This is
At
saves
least everybody's-
decks.
13 deck save. Or you take.
I'm
14.
gonna give myself advantage with Kenku recall.
All right, go ahead and link Kenku Recall.
Fuck shit. How much?
All right, and I
14 damage if you failed. 7 if you made it.
all right, and
You
I
have
lost.
Blast Clank.
I lost Bless, but I lost it after I took damage. So I don't know.
Yeah,
Lou,
so you
can
would
I use
all
Bless?
they would all still have Bless because it happened
Okay,
kinda
good.
simultaneously. Yeah. Elric,
That's what I thought. Like now would be not ideally the best time, but
If only one person was taking the damage, yes.
right.
Your
Yeah, and that's
your
what
logic
Alwyn
was
was
sound.
assuming is he could do his
Con
deck
save?
save and get
I
past
lost
it and
it.
still have
I
healing.
lost it.
All right.
All right,
I lost
I
it.
have a
so-
pretty con.
Yeah, so unfortunately you would fail the concentration. And of course your dragon would have to make it as well.
So what was the
we'll
damage?
do a
14 or 7 if you made it.
Okay, that wasn't so bad.
Wow.
It was a lot though for people who were already damaged. So
Yeah. Ophelia.
But yeah, now
Yeah.
you do have your max healing if anyone wants to.
And I
use
still
it.
have it.
I will
so
go
everybody
ahead
just
and-
take.
Sorry.
Everybody takes 16.
I want to
Yeah.
use my remaining Balm of the Summer Court. I have one left on Clank.
Did you say everyone is healed for
well,
16?
Yeah, wait. Everybody's healed for 16. Let's take this step by step.
Who's what heals everyone for 16? I didn't see anything linked.
Sorry,
That's-
I should have linked it. My bad. My Balm of Peace. I assume
The
that
Balm
that
of
was...
Peace is max, and you said that was still up for a minute. That's why he took that dash.
Okay. So yeah, everyone would gain the 16 from Balm of Peace. And Balm of Summer Court would be another 7, right?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Or
Max.
6.
So
Sorry, 6
yeah,
and
so
then 1.
Clank gets 6 and then 110. Yeah. Well,
Oh my
which I
God,
think he
you guys
might
are fucking
already.
Awesome. How did you do that?
Well, that 6
I was
is
like
not to everyone. That's
1
just,
HP away from
Right,
dying.
right. Riala's Balm is only for Clank. Everyone.
Yeah, just make
Y'all
sure.
got Ophelia's Balm. But yeah.
But you all
So
did
Clank-
get the 16.
Clank got the Rhea's bomb or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All
All
right,
right.
are you still injured?
Yes.
Cool. Then
It's actually a little bit confusing that both of our abilities are called
do you-
Balm.
So, I mean, I imagine you're short on magic energy right now. Do you need to rest, or should I expend some of my magic energy to heal you up some?
That's up to the group.
I have more heals that are probably better. Clank. Save
Do you want to? Do you want to?
If he needs another heal, let me do it.
Well, I mean, that's up to y'all. If you, I don't know who or if anyone wants to take a long
I do have
No.
medicine check. HP does he
or
have?
not long, short rest. Sorry, short rest. It's up to you. I can do
How
without.
much HP does he have, Lou?
He can message it to you, but he is no
Message
longer
it.
wounded.
Am I not? Oh.
No, because you're
Ooh.
well.
Cool,
It's not
great.
according to the
Oh, okay.
numbers I see. But yeah, if you
Once,
want to, Elric, if you want to message him or Ophelia your HP, just so she knows, because she has
Once
medicine.
we-
Just so I know what level to cast it at.
Once we gain some levels, Rhea's Balm of the Summer Court will improve. But for now, it's kind of sad.
Are those? I mean, Rhea,
Out of
do
how
you
many? Alric, that does me no good.
Wait,
that
what?
that
Out of how
magic?
many?
Oh yeah, he needs your total.
Okay, thank you.
Rhea, how often can you use that magic a day?
I am quite exhausted in channeling this type of Fey energy. I will need to pass a night before I can
Just do a level.
repeat it.
So take. What is that? 8 plus. Take 12.
You do another cure wounds.
Yeah, for max. So for 12.
All right. So
I'm good.
And I'll say at this point the max healing will probably end.
Okay.
All right. So what do you all want to do?
Fucking go and explore this shit.
Since we
May
just
I
fucking
suggest that we tread lightly and stick to the walls to make as little tremors as possible, as there may be more of these creatures?
Yes, I
Yeah.
agree.
So you carefully move around the sandy pit, heading north.
May I examine, while they go up north, may I examine this creature
The boule?
for... Yeah, like, are there things we could harvest? Because I feel like we harvested the ankegs, but did we harvest the boules before?
No.
No, there was you had one corpse before. You kind of just ran after you killed it, though.
Yeah, we were hurting. While they're
You gonna sit
investigating the chest, I'll investigate the boule to see if I think that it might be of use.
So you can get some boule essence. It would be a nature check for this sort of
I can-
creature.
Would it be survival?
No, it'd be knowledge nature generally. To
Dang it!
harvest.
All right, I'll see what I
You
can
can
do.
make an untrained check though to get
Oh,
essence.
look at that! No, she is trained. She's just very low in intelligence, so I wasn't
Oh.
expecting that good of a roll.
Got it. All right, so you are doing that. While you're doing that, were you guys looking at this chest up here? Because that'll be a minute.
Riala, and Ophelia's yelling over to you. If you could come help guide these men, that would be great.
She's totally absorbed, poking at the like discs and stuff of this creature. Because this is it a natural creature, or is it like an aberration or something weird?
This is a monstrosity. So it is natural, but it's almost like nature puked up some horror.
So she wouldn't exactly like revere it as a beast, but it's not like something like undead or aberration or something like horrifying.
It's just like a hypercharged nature creature.
Then yeah, sorry, she's absorbed, guys, for at least a minute. Sorry, you guys can wait on me, but I already said what she was doing, so I don't want to like drag on.
Yeah,
We'll wait.
I don't think these are created. Boules are natural creatures, but they're definitely massive like apex predators.
Like mutants.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
So
they're like Elric. You know, they were naturally created.
like, has anyone played the Monster Hunter games?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, monstrosities are kind of like
Oh, yeah.
basically those things, like things that nature pukes
The
up.
Jaeger.
That just like
Jeez.
freaking
Kaiju.
controls everything in the area. But yeah, this is another one of those obsidian chests.
I'm just waiting on guidance from.
All right,
Yeah.
so I will say the minute passes, and you are able to get 40 gold pieces of boule essence, CR5
Nice.
creature.
All right. So then I've been totally focused, but then I kind of like notice that you guys are calling my name, and I come up your way.
Riala, do you have a vial for that?
She has totally already put that essence in a vial and slipped it in her own pouch.
Sweet.
Not that she won't share if you ask, but she's like totally not like in the tribe mindset yet. Okay, you all have to like teach her to be a team player.
No.
Which you
Just
guys are
make-
doing. You
no,
guys are doing. You're
me.
asking for guidance and stuff. So
All right, so
Rita,
are
we need to guide these men.
are we trying to open up this chest here?
Open this chest.
I am a bit tired, so definitely be relying on Clank.
oh yeah. Is there another who would be able to work on this with Clank, who is not as tired as Elric?
Does anybody else
Is
have
it
our?
Arcana?
Anyone else with Arcana that doesn't have levels of exhaustion?
Yeah.
I have
Well,
a 0 Arcana roll.
we don't
You
have
have-
to open it now.
I think you have to be trained.
We could always just try to open it tomorrow once you've had
Uh,
some rest.
Yeah.
Wise
Let's-
words, Eldwin.
Let's give it to the big man.
He says, "Shall
Yeah, give
I
it to the big.
carry it to the entrance and come back and meet you all here?"
Yes, let's do that.
All right,
But
so I'll
be
say
careful,
he's
stick to the
doing
wall.
that in the background.
Make yourself useful, Alduin, since you didn't even help fight.
What do you mean? I was using my axe to cut at that creature. How dare you? Go ahead and mark the chest as being, in your little lair.
Lair. All right.
Your encampment within the Hobgoblin Cave. As
Alright.
Olin brings
I
it
want
down.
to keep exploring, and Ophelia just starts walking off.
Watch out, Ophelia.
Do you think we should? Yeah, I mean, I guess most of us
She's
are.
got a passive perception of 17, man. She's confident she can find any holes.
I mean, 17 is really good, but it's not like
Hold on a
godly
second,
or anything.
Ophelia. As you
She's a little too
step
cocky
there,
for her own good.
Ophelia just died.
zoom, a rune will light up to the south.
Oh, see, I
Rhea
told you it wasn't a hole.
immediately backs up.
That's all
Consider
you.
we have just encountered this situation where a party member decided to soak it and got us all blown
Ophelia
up.
You
goes-
guys are crazy.
She goes up. Can I go up one more?
Oh no. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, no, you're still fine.
Oh gosh.
I can go there?
Yeah, it seems like it's still not bloating up yet.
Rhea would say, I see to the end of this cavern, and there doesn't seem to be anything, but there is another path off of
Alright.
this cavern.
All
that I
in,
can't quite
careful
see.
as I yell over.
Oh my god.
I'm good.
And I walk to the right.
Alright, there's going to
Alwyn, why are
be
you so close? She
an
just told you to get
explosion.
away.
I'm not. It's 20 feet.
This one seems like it is a little bit bigger.
Yep.
Naturally, that's fine.
So this one is a 25-foot burst hitting the corner here. So I need dex saves from the two of you. Not the biggest explosion. So yeah, Alwyn just kind of jumps, is a little bit grazed, taking 7 damage. And Ophelia would fail, unfortunately, still being blown up for the 14.
Ophelia just goes, what the fuck? And she just touches her where she was exploded and throws down a cure wounds.
Yeah, it's force damage, so it's less burny and more like just impact.
Oof.
Yeah, like the wind got knocked
Like
out.
punch, like punch to the chest.
Yeah.
Do these runes look different than the one that we dispelled? Because
So you
it
notice
almost
that
looks like
these ones that you set off, like the one you dispelled disappeared, these ones just aren't pulsing anymore.
Yeah.
we might have a time limit here.
Yeah, sorry, I had marked them wrong, but
Let's
you
go.
would notice that. Coming up and back here, what's your passive perception, Ophelia?
17.
So you would notice what at
There's a
first
Chest.
you think is a rock is not actually a rock. There is a big old creature that is not
Oh,
moving,
fantastic.
partially submerged, covered in a bunch of dirt and rocks, with its eyes closed.
He's sleepy.
You believe it is sleeping.
And it hasn't hurt us. That's
Do
amazing.
I have like let me see here. Hold up, 12, and I have Devil Sight. Can I see it?
It's pretty well camouflaged, but when Ophelia kind of, I assume, would like motion for you to stop, you might notice where she's looking and be able to make it out.
Alright.
OC, I don't know if you can tell us or not. Is their tremor sense magical?
It is. Well, you have. Do you have knowledge nature?
I do.
Give me a nature check, because you might know something about that.
Well, not today.
Generally speaking, you would know that these type of beasts don't really have magical qualities, so it's more natural, you would guess. You don't know details,
I have
but
a
you know
plan,
it's
guys.
magical.
Guys, I have a fucking plan.
You saying
If
this
you'll
like
let me
yourself.
speak for a second, Ophelia, I'm trying to figure out how to talk to you using whatever. It's not prestidigitation. I don't want to disturb it, but I have a way to make you not register to his senses.
So do I.
Okay. Carry on, my wayward daughter.
Silence? What about silence?
I didn't cast it yet.
Oh, are
but-
you like talking to everyone?
Yeah.
very
right.
quietly, I would hope.
Yes.
So
I'm gonna take a few steps back and talk.
So
Well, I mean, Eldwin and Ophelia could probably be talking to each other without making much noise, but if we're talking between any of the other party members, we were spread further out. Well, until Eldwin moved just now.
Eldwin's being
Elric, sorry. I'm so sorry, guys. All the names, all the bombs, and all the L's, and all the, I don't know.
All right, so I will say, with your nature training, Alwyn, you believe that these things have a blind or a tremor sense up to 60 feet.
Oof, that's big.
Okay.
Oof.
Yeah.
So
But luckily,
I would
so far, it hasn't.
whisper along to the group. I can give
I ain't
all of
moving anymore
us
then.
the ability to mask me and all of you from being tracked by anything except magical means.
Okay, that sounds awesome.
That's pretty good too.
So.
You want to use that and just have Alduin go up and grab the chest and come back?
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, yeah. If you say that, I'm just gonna stay near-ish the party and not say anything. I'm making as few movements and as few vocalizations as possible.
Before you do that, let me check something about
Yeah.
tremor sense.
Yeah, make sure. Thank you.
Oh wait, it's probably in the.
You know, these boulets don't miss either. Like, I don't. Did he miss any of his attacks?
No, he was
No.
rolling pretty well.
I could have put Bane on him, but I always assume, like, when we're up against one thing, that Bless is better. But, like, in that case, honestly, Bane might have been better. But he might have succeeded on the save when I cast it, and then it would have been worth nothing. So I don't know.
He missed on a
At
few
least-
attacks against me.
Yeah, at least Bless is like an automatic, like, it applies. Whereas Bane, like, they could save from it, you know?
So,
Mhm.
you would know, Alwyn, with your knowledge of nature and these things, that your Pass Without Trace usually it makes it hard for others to track you or, like, hear or see you. You know the boule relies on ground vibrations, so you're not sure if the Pass Without Trace would help with that.
Oh, is that what you were talking about? Pass Without Trace? That makes...
Mhm.
Oh,
You,
sorry, I didn't even look at that.
You know that these creatures, though, can't detect things that are flying or incorporeal. Because whatever they're detecting has to be touching the ground. Basically, as you walk, you make vibrations, and that's what they detect. And Pass Without Trace, while it makes it harder to track you, it doesn't make your footsteps completely without sound. Or without vibrations.
silence.
A creature that
Silence
receives
does
this
without
bonus
sound.
leaves no tracks or other traces of its passage. Would a
Passage is
vibration
like-
not be a trace of its passage? Just
Trace
asking.
in a passage sounds like something that has gone before that you're, like, looking at later to me, but I don't know.
yeah.
I mean, isn't technically sound just vibration as well?
Yeah.
So by masking
true.
all sound would be masking all vibrations.
Yeah.
The veil of shadows and silence radiates from you,
Just
stopping
from a
the sound
science
waves,
standpoint.
creating the vibration. I don't know. I'm gonna play with you a little bit on this.
I don't
Lou.
know. That's
I will
that's a
respect
DM
your
thing.
wishes.
That's
That's
pretty.
fair.
Yeah.
Well,
pretty.
no, that's a good
Yeah.
point. I didn't see the shadows and silence radiates part, or at least maybe I didn't look at it closely.
Yeah, I feel like you've always played this spell, Lou, as, like, a visual, like, camouflage kind of thing.
Yeah, but
like,
the
I never
silence.
noticed. I never noticed that before either.
Yeah, I mean, all right, yeah, maybe either of those would work then. Both silence and Pass Without Trace at least would mute it a lot. So I'll say it wouldn't make it completely. Well,
Before we expend all these resources, have we heard the argument about swallows carrying coconuts?
coconuts.
What the fuck?
Elric, do you not
What is
have
the
an
ground speed
owl
of a
some
unladen
sort?
swallow?
All right, well, it's not a D&D game without Monty Python references. For
What?
those of us who are all like old people.
Wait, so if we're fighting things with tremor sense, can't we have Eldwin's owl like coconut bombing different places so that they can pop up where they're not, where we are not?
If it's blind, and it only relies on tremor sense. But you're
Where?
not. But yeah,
Where the hell
I'll-
are you getting coconuts at
I'll-
a time like this?
All right, rocks. I don't know.
So I'll say,
Fucking
yeah, you could probably use silence would be probably better for this, but either of those would be good. Because silence completely negates sound, whereas passed out trace, I guess it says silence too. All right, yeah, either of those would work.
I'm gonna have to remember that on my other druids.
Cool. All
I
right.
also OC have not found any way to level up Ray with her weird NPC character sheet.
You can just edit it, I think.
Yeah.
She'd be a PB.
Oh, you need the new one?
No.
I think I can just
Yeah.
give it to you. Sure,
Okay.
I'll grab that. What is it called?
It is
Companion?
a Drake companion.
The new and
She was at a
improved
PB2
Ray.
and it'd be a PB3 now.
Ranger,
was-
good fucking call on that spell because mine is only like a 40-foot diameter or whatever. Or that you
No,
can
mine's
go
the whole
across,
party
but-
goes dark. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Well,
why I was
also-
like, let
That's
me
way
speak,
fucking
please.
better.
Well, also
But
spells.
that's why you just use it on Elduin. We'll make Elduin go get it and come back.
Well, also
Might as well put it
spells-
on the whole party. We can keep
Spells that
exploring
move-
it for an hour.
spells that move with you is also a really, really powerful thing because like there are spells you put down and then sometimes the fight moves out of them and then your spell is useless. But like spells that move with you, you can be so strategic about like employing the radius, you know?
All right. So Alwyn, you can do this however you want. I put the PB3 Drake in the journal. You can either copy the stats over, or you can use that and change the token, whatever's easier for you.
I think this
Thanks.
token is kind of cool. I see a big old tongue coming out of Ray's mouth and like that's kind of fun.
What? Where do you
Is that what
see
that
this?
On the map,
Oh,
the
yeah.
token.
All right. Hey, girl.
It's like slurp.
But yeah, you can edit.
That's not
You
what I
can
want.
He's
edit
more
the,
like
the
he's more like a
PB3 now.
lizard. He's more like a lizard than a
God,
dragon
just
now.
delete it. I just need her. And you said shift double click to pull her character sheet.
Yeah, and it's also in
Beautiful.
the journal there. But yeah, if we can. Well, we're almost to the end here. But yeah, how do you guys want to approach this chest?
Is
Make
the
Elduin just go up
boulet
and get it himself.
looking well? Sorry,
He looked asleep, Rhea.
Eldwin.
It
I
looks
know
like
that.
a big rock right
I know
now.
How
that.
heavy was that
But
chest?
Eldwin cannot go all the way to the chest without the pass without trace moving some distance with him.
Are you gonna make
Oh,
his NPC
So
character?
It'll go
Alwyn's
with him.
gonna start talking to Eldwin. How heavy was that chest? I did not realize Ray now can fly.
He's gone. Yeah, like he
Ray
he left.
grew
He's
legs
coming
last
back.
night.
Oh yeah, we could just go. We all have to go as a group and stay around you.
Uh,
Well,
do-
or at
well,
least the person with pass without trace at least has to approach some distance with Eldwin, not all the way.
So did you cast the pass without trace?
I think we were still discussing it.
Okay.
Also, I was just wondering, like, does it seem like this Goulet is elderly or wounded or weakened or
It
anything?
just seemed like he was sleeping.
Yeah.
Well,
it
that's
just
I
looks
know
sleepy.
that's what we heard. I was just asking if there's any other details to be like seen as we observed him after we'd been here for a little bit.
What's your passive perception?
17. No, 16. Sorry.
So he is not in the light right now, so you'd be at 11, so it's hard to say from here. He just
Okay.
looks like a sleeping rock.
All right. Can I very carefully and quietly step up? And because I'm holding the light rock.
Without the pass without trace?
Well, I don't know. I mean,
Yeah, if
That
you
would-
step
like
back here,
I'm
can.
just. I
If you
guess I was.
step back
Give
a
me,
sec quick
give
and
me
let
a
me
s-
do it.
I was thinking more like when they were chatting all this time, Rhea wasn't doing anything. So yeah, I mean.
Well,
it's
she's
kind of-
still in 30. Alwyn cast pass without a trace.
Okay, all right. So why don't we just all bum rush it?
Wow. Alright,
Oh,
so,
you guys want to kill it?
So
Yeah.
while,
These things have been nasty before now. I was just trying to think like, okay, the others were underground. And this one is
Music is
above
way too
ground
chill for
and-
sneaking up on a boule.
Well, I mean, the others were like snuck up on us, but this one is like hanging out in plain sight, napping. I thought maybe it was like elderly or sick. So I don't know. That's all. That's all I was thinking.
As you see Rhea creep forward, you're kind of like, uh-oh, and you quickly chant summoning nature energies. Give yourself a 30-foot radius as you all feel yourselves become much quieter and almost shadowy as you move, as the nature energies surround you. And Rhea, since you move forward, give me a stealth check. 25. So it doesn't look like it, at least so far, has noticed you.
So OC, that
So
should
do I-
stay with them. They're just in the area of the cast. Each creature you choose within 30 feet of you has that bonus. Do you want that to be something that moves with Alwyn, or is that the range to cast that?
It
No,
has to move with you. It range
moves
itself
with
and
you.
target itself. So
Yeah.
it's centered around you.
Okay, so then Alwyn needs to move with you then. Okay.
Yeah, basically, as
So-
long as they're in there, they are quieter.
So are there
Okay,
any
and
interesting?
I need to find a radius.
Is there anything about this
No,
No,
boule
you
that
got
looks?
it. You had the
any
radius
different?
on you. Didn't you just have the green radius on you?
That was me. I didn't
Oh
know.
no,
Oh, no, you
not a
wanna
spell
put it-
radius.
You want to put it on your token. Yeah, if you
How the
click your token, one of the options is to put a radius on yourself.
The cog wheel, and then scroll down.
Yeah.
Yeah, token aura.
Oh. Okay, so click token aura
And don't choose an obnoxious color.
radius 30
Oh,
feet.
you're in for it now.
Right?
I have Spirit Guardians, so it's going to be obnoxious AF.
It's gonna be a pink spirit guardians.
There are some
alright.
auras though that you cannot see other stuff that you need to see on the battlefield. You know, that's my thing.
So, with your light, I think he is still within dim light from you. Because your light goes 20 feet.
Just bum rush it.
Oh, okay. The light rocks are 20.
Yeah,
okay.
20, 40.
Frank, you gonna catch up, buddy? You still with us?
I will continue to creep forward along the rock wall.
All
I
right.
don't know if we lost Clank for a second here.
So everyone moving forward, give me some stealth checks. Plus 10 to whatever you roll.
Even though we're silence,
Wow. Yeah. Well, that's why you get this plus 10, I guess.
Yeah, that's kind of what the plus 10 represents. So 17, 26, 25, 20,
30.
30. Yeah, so even with your low 17, you're being pretty quiet as you move towards this thing. It does
Those are-
not seem
Oh,
to
yeah.
detect you. And yeah, as you get closer, it does look like it is kind of beat up. It may have...
Oh. Oh, is it the one we were fighting that ran away?
It might be. It looks like it has a bunch of stab wounds on it, like from
Oh,
when you
no.
fought it earlier. So it might
Okay.
be kind of recovering back here. You're not sure why it's on the surface, though. It's a little bit odd.
Can I mark it?
Do you
He's
want
like-
to
he's
start
like ready
casting
to-
a spell? That will get rid of your pass without trace, I believe, because doesn't your mark require
Hunter's mark is
concentration?
concentration. Yeah.
Wait, no, that's not what it was. There's another one here.
Favorite foe is
More.
concentration.
Wouldn't be favored foe. I didn't even know these guys existed. OC. Spells
you
of
are-
Well,
mark.
you don't have to know they exist to use favorite foe, but yeah, it's still concentration.
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, I was looking at the primal awareness. But that actually replaced my ability to look with primeval awareness. So never mind, I'm not casting anything.
Alright, so, yeah, what do you want to do?
kind of like
Do you want me to shoot it?
Shall we just maybe take the chest and not disturb it?
If I
I
would.
like that idea.
I'm gonna stay here readied on Overwatch in case it
Yeah.
moves.
I think we should all be readied, and then Alwyn should move forward enough to cloak the chest in his aura, and
Yeah,
Yeah,
already,
creep forward.
already a
Eldwin
spell if it moves.
Eldwin should creep forward to see if he can grab the chest without waking it. But we should all be ready for it to wake up,
Elric, get behind me.
for us to be in combat. Yeah.
Yep.
Also, try not to group up. Remember those leaps that the last one did. You could get 3 of you in one. Right
Ophelia,
here.
you gotta move.
Oh, take the bless off yourself, Ophelia, because that would be gone.
Okay.
But you can be concentrating on, on your new spell. Alright, so why don't we say, since we are over here, we can grab this next time and we can end with MVP votes here. And then next time we can grab the chest and see if the boule freaks out.
It was a good ass fight though, or a good ass session. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, hopefully everyone had fun. I always feel bad, Elric. The shadows just haven't been working out for you.
Dude.
Yeah, they have not.
One of these days, when you're not fighting subterranean creatures and like insane orc assassins.
Well, even if they had like worked, it still like gives disadvantage to all of your like allies.
Well, if you didn't notice, last fight I moved away. Like I was moving away from
True.
the
Yeah.
area, so y'all wouldn't have disadvantage.
Yeah.
When I get grasp of Hadar, I think
Oh, that's a scary spell.
when I get grasp of Hadar, I don't have to worry about it. I can just pull them to me, and y'all don't have to worry about me fucking y'all up.
Just have your shadow.
Yeah, but you
murdered.
don't get a ton of spells per rest, so like you can only do that once or twice.
I can do it twice
am I
per
missing?
short rest, and then I have 3 short rests now per day.
I think I'm missing you, Elric. I need your vote.
Yeah, I already voted Ophelia
Oh, why is it up there? Oh, okay,
because I pre-did it. I'm getting ready for work.
gotcha. Clank with 2 votes. You are MVP.
Woo woo.
Fuck yeah, Clank. Some solid gameplay there, bud.
Why, thank you.
Yeah, well done, everyone. Well done.
You took a fucking beat, bud.
I've been
What was
caught.
that?
I'm just looking at Ray's new token and how she's like licking the border around her token.
So I have a
screw me up.
question for you, Lou. On the Bond of Fang and Scale, it says that if I'm riding my Drake, I can't use the flying speed of the feature. So then does it default back to the walking speed?
Could you link it? Let me see.
Yeah, let me see. Does that do it? Yeah. Because I am medium, so I can ride her now. While you're riding your
Well,
Drake, it
is
can't use the flying
Is
speed
the
of this
Drake
feature.
large?
It is medium, but it says that if your size is medium or smaller, you can mount. Oh, I get it. I can mount it and I can ride her, but she can't fly with me yet. That's what it is.
Huh.
Is that what you're reading?
Good game, everybody.
Yeah, good game.
Yeah, man.
Good game, Elric. Yeah, it's weird. Usually you can't mount a medium creature if you're medium, but it says you can. here.
Right. Yeah.
Alright, no, I
I
guess
think
yeah,
that's one of the special. Yeah.
some kind of special ability. Yeah, so you just couldn't fly with it while you're mounting it, as I believe what it's saying there.
He's the horse this level. Okay.
You could, but yeah, you
But
can.
what you're
ride it.
saying is if I get enlarge reduce, I can enlarge his Drake and he can fly with it.
Ooh, that's a
No,
good
well,
DM
it
question.
specifically calls out that you can't fly with it. It doesn't say
But
if it's
his
bigger.
Drake would be large and he would be medium. So it would be a size larger than him.
Good
Yeah, I
DM
mean, I guess
question.
you could use the normal mount rules at that point.
Okay. That's cool.
Well, yeah, I mean,
I
yeah,
was
sure.
personally looking forward to throwing that on Elwyn, because
This is why my Drake Warden character is a small
Yeah,
is a small race.
It's one of the bonuses of being small. You can ride medium creatures.
Oh, I'm in love with small races. They're so
I
great.
can't carry a
They
great
give so many
sword,
benefits.
but
Yeah. Alright. Let me take some notes.
Who is MVP?
Oh, it was Clank.
Oh, good job, Clank.
Yeah, Clank won it.
Well, thank you.
Clank is the MVP for tonight. Hopefully,
All right.
Yeah, I was feeling kind of low energy. Hopefully that wasn't coming through.
I think you still did a great job. We appreciate everything.
Alright, good.
I'm glad Ophelia had the guts to run through those and take. I mean, and Elwyn.
yeah, I was expecting.
That's the
I was
easiest
expecting
way.
the damage. I was actually expecting the damage to be a lot worse than it was. So like that, yeah, that worked. I might have been able to soak one myself with a wild shape, but like I was expecting the damage to be a lot worse.
It was
I
higher
almost
when
feel
you
like
went
you
through
should.
here.
What's that?
It was higher when you went through here a long time ago.
Oh, that's why I was like thinking like these are like party killers if we're all close when we set them off. That's how I've been approaching them.
Yeah.
But I lowered it a little.
Okay.
I felt like it was a
Killed too many parties with it.
It's just a really big resource drain.
When you're at these like level 3 and 4, like 2, 3, 4, like honestly, that's where I've seen the most PC deaths. Like you're so vulnerable. You're so weak. You're so squishy.
That line is very fine.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going to call it a night. Thank you guys for a wonderful game this evening.
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do the same. Lou, thanks for the session. It was fun.
Yeah, no problem.
And Mary, have fun Thursday.
Yeah, I will. Thanks.
I'll see y'all later.
See ya.
I haven't decided. I have like multiple cosplays that I can't decide between.
Oh, for Thursday?
Yeah.
Wars.
I have Endor Leia. And I have an Ahsoka, and I have like a stormtrooper. Those are just the ones that I'm considering for it that I want to like I might want to wear it this week. I have others. I have a lot of Leias actually. I have New Hope Leia, I have Endor Leia, I have Bespin Leia. I have a few cosplays. Taking notes. All right, so using cost components to disable the runes is like a different effect than setting them off. And I think there's some groups that have come through here that did not actually like see that differentiation. So that's interesting.
Most groups just set them off. They don't try to dispel them.
Well, I know I was in some groups where we used up a bunch of spell slots where we did dispel magic and stuff. And I was in some groups where we just plowed through them and tried to soak the damage. But I don't know because it's such an early level and you have so little in resources gold wise and value wise, like that. In fact, I think the only reason this group had the gold value resources to do that first ritual that dispelled that one rune was because we had literally just found it in that chest. Like, we found the resources and we immediately used them. So I don't think I've actually really played too many groups that were able to do the ritual to dispel the magic. And because I'd been in groups who had done various things and then we came back in and the runes were active again, I wasn't sure. I still don't know all the rules for how that works. So interesting.
Yeah.
But there's a big old wounded Boule in the way of our next chest, so we'll see how he fares next session. These guys are tough, though. Like those hits were extreme. If it wasn't 6-on-1 or 5-on-1, then oh.
Yeah, Boulets are nasty.
Yeah, if it was 5-on-5, we would not survive this.
There's well, yeah, that would be a very deadly encounter. A party of 4 is supposed to take on 1 CR creature.
Are these guys 1 CR?
No, I mean 1 CR of the same level.
Oh,
so,
gotcha.
Like 5 things at CR 5 is a very deadly encounter if you're level 5.
Gotcha.